Hi, I'm Finn, and last session, Finn was kind of scared out of her shit, and she was really trying to get people to not do reckless things. But then, uh, I don't know. The biggest thing that happened for her was when she opened the door and found the two dead kids inside, and then we realized that they were Rose and Thorn, the same kids that we've been interacting with. She triggered some reanimation with them and they came back as ghosts, and she sort of invited Rose to enter her body and possess her, but she interpreted it as following along in specter form. But no, Rose wanted to go in me. And uh yeah, basically now she's kind of a bitch. She totally screamed at Gnus for something very minor, and she just gets really pissed. Then
Greetings. I am Krail. Last episode, we adventured further into the house. We were attacked by a spectre, which I, with the help of my friends, dispatched, and later encountered an unusual occurrence. We found the ghosts of Fallen Rose, which I willingly let Thorn use my body as a vessel. I could feel the spirit's unrest, which stirred fear within myself. Now, as my rest grows on, I feel the spirit calming and I regain more of my control. I seek a way to put the spirit to rest as quickly as possible so young Thorn can finally sleep his last sleep.
Well, last session we fought a broom, the toughest fight of the campaign. And we wicked some stuff, but now we gotta get to the bottom, which is not the bottom, it's the top. But we get to the bottom of this and see what's causing all this cursing in this house and get rid of the curse. Hopefully set the spirit of the children free. I'm not feeling good because I'm outside and burn the whole place to the ground, but they want to do it the proper way, so here we are.
The broom was unironically the second hardest enemy we've fought this entire campaign so far.
Yeah, indeed.
And the second? When did I say?
Maybe the armor was pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, armor was pretty hard.
Nah.
No, we dropped it from the high place. So.
It managed.
The
to
armor dropped me first.
Yeah.
So far, it's just a strap and the broom, right below.
So I'm Nas, and I did not amount to anything in the broom fight. So I went down to look for Finn, who was not with us in the moment, and I saw that she discovered a secret room in which I found a lock of dead adventurer, which apparently contained some really significant pieces of information, which might come in use later. Then we went upstairs, killed a ghost nanny, and then went even further upstairs. I drop-kicked a wall, we basically found the entrance to the basement, and now we are resting, just preparing ourselves to go down there.
Currently Cedric's having an existential crisis with his internet connection, but last session, Cedric was a lot more chatty and interactive, and Cedric found a secret passage on the second landing which opened up to a double set of stairs that led to the attic. But before they went up there, they decided to explore one of the bedrooms. Krail opened a door and got attacked by a spooky motherfucker and then shut the door. Cedric thought, nah, let's make this spicy. Cedric opened the door and was attacked. And Krail one-shotted the ghost, which I didn't think was physically possible, but Krail is a force of nature, apparently. We then explored the bedroom. Gus was being a bit strange, although he didn't elaborate. He may or may not have seen something in a reflection. Explored a bit more. We went upstairs into the attic. Some of the team found some dead children. which is always cool. Cedric panicked, ran all the way downstairs to see if the children were still at the entrance. They were not. Then while he was kind of composing himself, Tad came downstairs, explored the kitchen, found the dumb waiter, tried to have a look underneath the dumb waiter to see if there's a way to get down to the basement. There wasn't. Rejoined the team upstairs. Two of the team were now possessed because that happened. A bit more shenanigans. Then we decided to go downstairs through a secret passageway that Gunus found by throwing himself against a wall, which again is completely normal. As we were going downstairs, Cedric heard something and he noped out, and we all went back upstairs and we had a sleep. And I've had a coffee.
All
I
right.
think that was everything.
I think we're good to start. Everybody gave pretty nice recap of the last session. Since I'm a little bit sick and a little bit hard to focus, so bear with me. But we're starting the session. I'm taking the rolls from the last session. Then you rolled 2 perceptions, sanity, constitution saves, ads, and other things. We move to the first watch, where Start is watching the surroundings. Start, can you describe in a couple sentences? I think we did it a little bit last time, but just let's go again. As you take the first watch, everybody settles in. What do you do if you're you feel pretty even though this day was on the contrary to the last one, was sad, scary and gloomy, but you feel pretty aware of your senses and you're taking your first watch.
I would say that Tar would be like really aware of what he's aware. So he will try to listen and try to know, not mess with his own head. Like, okay, I'm hearing some creaking on the first floor. Okay, that's normal. Okay, I'm hearing some windows getting smashed. Okay, that's also normal.
Since you mentioned, you do hear it's a surreal feeling when you walk the hallway a little bit, because the house seems like breathing, like it reacts to you, and the walls like breathing, but you do hear rats in the walls, like lots of rats just walking, and it seems like the walls a little bit like, leans inwards and outwards. It's like kind of making a breath feel, and of course plenty of rats as you see. As you try to hear things, you do hear rats in the walls. Once or twice you heard a scream from lower levels. Not from the basement exit, but from the where Gunus is sleeping.
Oh, great. Was it a female scream?
I will like approach Gnusi and see if he's the one screaming. Maybe he's having a bad nightmare or something like that.
Maybe for a second you was confused, but you sure that it's definitely not, especially with this perception, you're sure that it's somewhere, it's deep in.
Yeah, I was just trying to trick myself into thinking that it was something normal, but really, this is really not normal at all. That we're hearing the screaming. Yeah, I will just like keep on guard at all times. Some in the middle of the shift, like play with the. Do I have the light cantrip? Yeah, play with the light cantrip, like lighting up some doors or lighting up someone.
Okay.
Maybe the shield from, just to spice something, just to not get bored and not think that much about the sounds.
As you flicker the light on this wall, you notice that you didn't notice before. Even though you passed already this area for many times, in this time you notice a painting. It's almost like exactly in the wall and a little bit covered. But once you like playing with light and just it's kind of blinking your light a little bit, and you start looking more and more of it, and now you see it as clearly as day, and it's kind of hard to understand how did you missed it before. The painting depicts a boy and a girl playing in the forest. Just that.
Do they look like Rose and Thor?
You want to go and take a closer inspection, right? Of the painting.
Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat. And I guess I don't know that.
As you do that, No, it's actually not Thorn and Rose. It's some other kids. You depict that, and as you like look closer, it's nicely and interestingly painting, a little bit kind of masking its true nature. But as you focus in on the painting, it seems they're not playing in the forest. The boy has his arm bitten by the shadowy wolf, and inside the dark forest, the girl
No.
is not playing; she is running away. That is the picture. But
Why
yeah,
would someone put this kind of picture inside a house?
on the first look, it seems that they playing. On the closer look, it seems that kids being attacked by the wolf in the forest. Yes, by the end of your watch, you start smelling something odd. You smell again from the Gnus side. There is
Fart.
smoke.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
There is some smoke coming from, once again, lower levels. It goes by the ceiling, and it is choke. It's not like mist. It's definitely feels like smoke. Not too much.
We are in the attic or in the basement?
Attic.
Okay, if I go to this window, do I see anything outside? Any fire or anything that can justify the smoke in not a weird way?
Not a weird way. 1 second. So you want, there is curtains blocking the vision, so you want to pull off the curtains, right?
Yeah.
Right. You pull off the curtains, windows open. No, you don't see. You see as the same things as Agnus informed before. Mist, the balcony underneath, and yes, someone's prowling in the mists.
Can I grab Canus and drag him to see if there is any vent in his around this wall or something like that the smoke can come from?
Just Gnus is here, this one, and the smoke is coming from.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, from from here.
Even with the name, I'm being. So the smoke is coming from below. Okay. The door is closed.
Open.
It's open.
It slowly goes through the doors. Since the doors are open.
I will try to move Ganus right to the side and close the door.
Okay, like this.
Yep. And check if the smoke goes up in intensity or stay like the same.
It's definitely less. Almost no smoke comes in anymore.
There is any burn smell? Or what does the smoke smells like?
That is like burn smoke. Smells like burn. It is very or like quite a little amount, not like filling the corridors.
Yeah, I will wait for Cedric to wake up.
You did not need to wait too long because you're getting tired. Cedric already starts moving, and it seems that you're ready to be changed on your watch.
Yeah, hey Cedric. From sounds perspective, it all sounds normal, other than this house is really plagued with rats. There is some weird screaming, like haunted house type of screaming. But the weirdest of all the stuff is that there is coming smoke from below, but I don't see any flames or light outside.
Cedric will step all the way over to Mr. Todd. He's gonna take a big whiff of air in, see if we can smell the smoke.
You do smell it, but just a slight hint of it.
Tar will open the door, like to let the smoke come in.
As you open the door, you both notice at the same time there is no smoke behind the door. Only the smell of it. which
I
fades.
swear to you, I saw the smoke, and I smelled the smoke. There was a lot of smoke coming. Not a lot, but there was smoke coming. I thought that maybe someone just like lighting up the chimney or something.
Cedric very gently puts his hand onto Tard's forearm and looks him in the eye. He whispers quite gently because the others are asleep. Oh, big guy. We've all been through a lot the last kind of 24 hours, and, traumatic experiences tend to have an effect on the mind and also the senses, so, I think it's time you kind of had a bit of a rest. And is there anything you want to talk about? Is there anything you want to get off your chest?
I really don't like haunted houses. I really don't like creepy kids. And I have tried to keep my mind busy the whole night, but there is this picture on the wall that's really gives me chills. He will try to approach the wall where the picture is.
Picture is still there. Yeah.
Say, see, Cedric, if you take the closer look, these are not Rose and Thor. Neither they are playing. They'll be like slaughtered by the wolves and running away for their lives. You can't put a painting like this inside the house. You can find this entertaining and amusing.
Take a step closer to the painting, see if he picks up any other specific details, but he's also going to very gently feel underneath the frame, if there is a frame.
There is a frame, but frame is inside the wall, so it's not, none of it is sticking out. It seems like it's mounted almost inside the wall. But you can roll a history check, either of you. Or both of you.
You can go ahead.
You do remember that, as Start describes a little bit the picture, and as you focus in and notice that the kids not playing as much as they are being attacked, you also remember that Krail noticed that picture, at least one of the picture on the lower floors that he inspected had people dancing in fancy clothes, but some of those people on the closer inspection actually was skeletons in fancy clothes. Seems it's the theme.
Cedric's going to run his hand over the canvas of the painting, and is it a typical canvas?
Yes.
Cedric doesn't really cut his nails, or he does, but he spends about a month between trimming his fingernails, and at this moment, his fingernails are, I'd say, unkept and a bit sharp. So Cedric is going to use the tip of his thumbnail, and he's going to try and press into the canvas and see if he can pierce it and form a hole.
It has hard surface behind it, but you manage to scratch through the canvas after a little time, and you feel as you start scratching wood as the wall behind the canvas.
Okay, Cedric is going to take both of his thumbs with his unkept nails, and he's going to try and trace the entire perimeter of the inside of the frame and cut away the canvas.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, after taking some time, slowly, crudely, but you manage to do that, and you kind of rip it off from the frame.
I'm going to try and maintain the integrity of the painting and unravel it into a tube and then pull that away from the wall.
Alrighty. Yeah, you give me a sleight of hand. It is a bit sticky. It is you're not really using any tools except your nails, but you manage nicely to pull.
You know, you could have just grabbed a sharp knife, right?
I don't have any. I don't have any weapons, mate. That's the first time I've called you mate, but I think it fits for some reason. Do you like being called mate? And yeah, I don't have any weapons. I thought you stole them off me, but turns out you didn't, unless you did. And I'm gonna insight check it out.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I just look into Tard's eyes.
Do insight check privately. Don't forget. But yeah, clearly, Tard is just confused and dumbfounded as probably you was in the morning.
If anyone's been any stealing this Jude making this art steal, air quotes. I don't know where you're gonna sell this, but it's a wicked sense of art.
Sell? Think I go
Thank you
around
for
selling
taking it.
artwork and
So thinking of the picture all this time.
stepping back towards the window, and he's going to try and pull open the window.
The window is still open. Tard didn't close it, but as you guys speak, Tard, you notice as others starting a little bit waking up, Gnus already feels dreaming some odd, bad dreams. Finn as well, and yeah, all the chattering.
Cedric, with one flourish, tosses the rolled up canvas of the painting out of the window, and then will close the window.
All right, interesting.
Okay,
Okay.
I read you wrong, Cedric. Thank you for that.
Well, we don't really know each other that yet. We've only been travelling for a while, so yeah. Maybe I am trustworthy.
I would just try to pacify or make this for Ganus and Finn that they look like they're having a bad dream or something. So I try to cover them up, and they're there. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get out of this.
After you do that, you start getting tired enough as needing your own part of the rest, as Cedric continues his watch. After this all small interaction
Soon as Tard goes to sleep, Cedric is gonna very gently push open the window and see if the painting is on some part of the roof or if it's gone forever.
It is.
I think when Cedric tossed it out, he was facing Tard and he just did this.
Okay, then
And kind of half-heartedly tossed it over his shoulder.
Yeah, you see it's on the balcony at level 3rd floor. It's being blown by wind, some of the mist covering it, but you still see it, and it's kinda being blown by wind forth and back between the railings of the balcony.
Okay. And Cedric remembers that Tard said there was some screaming, and he remembers that Gnus told one of the survivors of the caravan who had a child with them to go and take a room downstairs. Cedric also said that. Cedric's going to step over to the doorway, slowly peek out to see if smell any more smoke.
You hear a crunch coming from this side of the hallway, just behind you, where you were sleeping.
As soon as Cedric hears that, he turns around and with a backhand, he will smack Gnus across the face, and he'll step straight over and kick Krail in the back, and he'll start shouting, "Awake! Awake!"
Cedric, what is it? Why have you awakened me? Is there danger?
Someone's coming in. Cedric will point over to the now exposed secret passageway. I set a sound alarm. There's some noise there. Somebody's coming. Get up. Get your weapons.
Cray will stand up and draw his long sword and don his shield.
I'm screaming, "Awake! Awake!" They have smacked Gnus in the face and kicked Krail.
Gnus is just trying to calm his heart rate down. And also he's wondering why his face is hurting all over.
Everybody hears Cedric. Tell me what you guys want to do as you wake up and Cedric is panicking, kicking people and calling you guys to grab on your arms.
I don't even have a weapon. What's going on?
There's somebody coming. There's somebody coming up the stairs.
Gnus will break down, tear one of the arm supports from the swinging chair that he put in the hallway and use it as a club.
Okay.
Krail moves in front of the doorway that led to the staircase. Gets ready to dodge.
The guard also wakes up, looks around, and comes back to the doors and seemingly blocking these doors.
Finn wakes up and she's super confused. She's like, "What? What? Krail, what are you talking about?" And she's gonna just like back into the wall and brace her weapon, but then she realizes she doesn't have a weapon, so then she just stands against the wall, trying
Didn't
to
you
regain her
pick-
composure.
Didn't you pick the darts from downstairs? I don't know.
I have darts. I held a dart like,
Okay.
that's what I do.
Did you pick up darts from downstairs?
Yes.
From where?
The thing with the trap in the
Okay.
library.
Ah, okay. Okay. All right, you guys standing, looking around.
I will cast guidance on Cedric.
You
Up with
waiting.
like his hand in the shoulder. We're gonna be fine, little guy.
You
And
Yeah. That's my voice. Yeah, we'll be fine. And Cedric's gonna half step behind Tard, and he's gonna hide.
Hearing Cedric say we'll be fine, Krail will whisper under his breath, "We'll be okay, Fawn."
You continue to wait
I swear to my doors.
and wait. 5 minutes passes. You hear no sounds.
Cedric is gonna slink past Tard, past Finn, seemingly invisible with a very high stealth check. He's gonna edge closer to the exposed hole, and he's gonna brace himself against the wall, and he's gonna curl one of his very long ears, and he's gonna glance into the hole and see if he can hear or see anybody.
As you're standing by the hole, you do hear only a couple rats in the walls. And wind blowing around. Sometimes the draft sounds like house breathing, but nothing else.
Oh wait, is it that staircase you heard the sound from?
Yeah.
Krail will move over that place. Cedric, stand back. I will hold whatever it is off. Now that I've learned the correct door to defend.
Cedric goes, oh, you can see me. I thought I was being stealthy, no problem. And Cedric will step back.
Honestly, thought you're going to this one here.
we're
Oops.
still half asleep, so
You wait for 5 more minutes. Same silence greets you as wind blows and you hear thunder somewhere far away, but nothing else.
Perhaps we should move into one of the rooms and barricade the door to continue our rest.
That sounds like a good idea.
Well, not been in this one yet. At least I think we have. Would you check it out?
Krail will reach for the handle and open it.
You reach for the handle and open it. And what you see is that's the chamber packed with, at least for most part, what you see, it's old furniture, all draped in dusty white sheets. There is iron stove. That's pretty much what you see for now.
Perhaps we should go downstairs to one of the rooms we've already checked out and hold up in there instead of venturing into new rooms while we're tired and sore.
Well, when I woke up for my watch, Tad was saying that he heard some screaming downstairs and some smoke. And I could definitely smell some smoke, but I couldn't see any. And also, two of the caravan people are downstairs. Maybe they're in trouble.
Yes, we should check on them. Good us. Why did you not tell us? We must make haste. They could be in danger. I'll fear around the child.
Silly me, you know. I don't.
Krail's gonna make his way downstairs to hopefully find Ophira and the child be fine.
Cedric is gonna stay where he is with his eyes fixed on the passageway hole that leads down.
Okay, Finn, you staying with
Finn is
Cedric?
gonna. Yes.
Tard and Gnus, what you guys doing?
Trying to wake up.
I guess Gnassi is going to start a boys band with Krail and go downstairs with him again.
Tard feels a little bit clumsy because he feels like he haven't slept like in 6 days. He goes to one stair, then to go to the other stair, like he doesn't know what the hell is going on. So he grabbed the shoulder with it. Where? Ah?
And you're staying.
Yeah.
So as the guard as well, like, false alarm, okay, and goes back to sleep. Let's move to for Grail and the Gnussi. You feel free to travel. Tell me what you want to do.
What a shit guard. Oh, we heard screaming downstairs and smoke. False alarm, I sleep. Signs of actual distress.
Yes. Oh, it's a caravan guard, so and he has no compassion for his comrades.
Okay, we're gonna...
Or
Goodness.
scared out of his mind. So
When you went to check up on Ophira earlier, were they still downstairs?
I'm just as clueless as you, Krail. We would better check on her quick, but let's proceed with caution.
Yes,
Keep our eyes open.
Keep our eyes peeled, yes. Krell move forward and travel downstairs.
to the second floor, right?
Whichever floor we're at, the one below.
Yes, the one below.
Alright, you make a haste descent from the stairs to the second floor.
Search from the ground floor up. I have to find it sometime.
She should be in the room right ahead of us, right next to the staircase.
Krell move over there, towards the door by the staircase, and open it.
As you try to open it, you see it's blocked.
Krail will knock on the door and say, Ophira, are you alright? And the child.
Shh! Who is there? Is it you guys?
This is I, Krail and Gunus.
Oh, what's happening? Is it safe to open doors?
We heard a scream. I wanted to make sure that you and the child were okay.
Holds for a moment, says, I haven't slept yet. And I didn't hear any screams. But I must say this house is giving me creeps. I'm not really sure if you are who you are. So I hope you don't mind that before I get rested, I will not open this door.
I understand.
Inside check.
Okay,
Okay, Gunus, good luck.
for you, Gnus, sounds that it's not even Ophira's voice.
Oh my god. Really?
Yes, Gunus.
And I will lean towards Grail's ear and say, I don't think that's Ophira at all.
Like it sounds like Ophira for you, but it does not sound like Ophira.
You know, like just the voice might be there, but the way she speaks, like the interpunction and just the manner she speaks, it's not what I heard downstairs. Do you catch my drift? Do you feel the same?
I'll hold up one finger in front of my lips and say, Ophira, I know you are scared right now, but do promise me that if anything should happen, you will call out for us so we can rush to your aid.
It's silent for a second at least. It says, but yes, of course. If somebody will try to get in this, I will raise hell and all house will gonna hear me.
Can Krail now attempt to see if he can pick up on what Goodness was trying to point out?
Alright,
He's got her to talk a bit more.
give me a private insight. Yeah, you're trying to decipher if it's really Ophira and is there any lie or mischief in her voice. Nervousness.
Do.
You feel that she is hiding fear behind her voice. It does sound for you as Ophira. You're not really sure what Gnus is about. You're pretty sure that's, yeah, there is no question for you who's talking.
Krell will move to Gnus and put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Your caution is well placed, but I fear this house is getting to you." She sounds the same to me as before, though she is stifling her fear. Let's not bother her this night.
I think it might have been safer for her to stay upstairs with us, but I will trust you. If anything, you will be the one responsible for her death. Yeah, let's go back. I guess the lack of sleep is getting to me.
It should be safer, yes, but she doesn't trust us at the moment, though. That we're even us. Trying to make her do something she's not comfortable with will not make her join us easily. She will be more fearful of us, if anything. So patience, Gnus.
That might make sense, I guess. Let's just...
Look tired, Gnus. You must go to sleep.
Gnus has these huge dark shades under his eyes. Yes, I guess you're right. Let's just get back to rest.
And while going up the staircase, Krell will whisper to himself, "Siobhan, everything is okay. You've no need to fear. You've friends to keep us safe and watch over us while we sleep. We must do the same for others. Let us rest."
Everybody's moving upstairs as you are comforting or like speak in your mind. You feel comfort and easiness. At the same time, time to time you do hear like whispers and talk. Like it's almost like sounds like it's somebody's talking like downstairs or like kind of muffled, but it's in your head. Like you cannot decipher what is being said, but time to time you do hear like small glimpses of some conversation. While Aviv was going down the stairs, Finn and Tard, was you guys going back to sleep as Cedric continues his watch?
Oh, I will ask to Cedric what's on the room to his left, and approach the room.
Go with Tard, but I'm also gonna be like, did you paint a picture while we were sleeping?
There is no picture.
I thought he like had rolled up the painting and took it.
No, he done.
Throw it from the window.
Okay, never mind.
So I will
Nice dream.
get inside of the room and says, Cedric, do you think that this room could be better for us to like barricade us into, or try to get some better sleep here?
Oh yeah, maybe, unless, all those objects underneath the cloths are animated furniture like that broom, and they're just waiting for you to get nice and relaxed before they come alive and club you to death with their chair legs and their armrests, and maybe even a cushion to smother you to death with. So maybe just, check that you're not in a room full of magic furniture, or you could just go to sleep. And Cedric will turn his attention back to the hall.
Sir will like to grab his pouch or whatever he's left and see if he can cast detect magic on himself, or to find some magic, if there is anything magic that can do the animated furniture that Cedric said.
Alright, if you want to cast detect magic, right?
Yeah,
Try
ritual
to-
casting.
Okay, ritual casting.
Yeah.
Cedric's just going to take another step into the open hallway, so he's stood on the first couple of steps. He's going to put his attention down into the hall while everybody else is doing their stuff.
You hear some draft coming from downstairs. It's 10 minutes or 10 minutes yet to cast
10 minutes.
ritual, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna use my last spell slot on this.
as you start casting, Finn is probably watching. Cedric is taking guard, and Gnus and Krail approaching. As you start climbing into the attic, Krail, you hear Doggy. He's not moving or rustling or trying to get out, but you hear kind of through the sleep, slightly waking up. He's going up the stairs. He's growling a little bit and doing those kind of sleepy dog thing, like very slightly feels something maybe, but yeah. You hear a couple of them, and the growls continue, but he will fall asleep in a minute or so. You all meet in the top. As I said, be careful. Spending or disturbing too much of the long rest might not give you benefits. Still level up would happen, but might hinder your resting. So everybody upstairs start discussing. If anything else happened, you guys waiting for Tart to cast something.
How much did I get to sleep before Cedric?
Basically no time. It was 10 minutes maybe, max.
I would say, like, Finn, can you help me with this?
Finn walks over to Tard, and she sees what he's doing, so she casts Mage Hand and starts lifting one of the sheets.
Yes, tell me which one, and yeah.
Tard, what are you looking at?
No, Turtle, like, just concentrated on the custom other thing. So
Okay,
you get to pick.
Okay, Finn picks the furthest one.
You lift it up with your mage hand. In beginning, like, it's as it goes to the almost middle, it's hard to say what it is. Kind of shiny almost object. But as you lift it a little bit more up, you notice that first you thought it's one more painting of you and Tard and somebody standing behind you, but very fast you just shake your head and you just plain mirror.
Finn goes up and looks in the mirror.
Across the room, or you're going to the mirror?
Yeah, she goes across the room and stands in front of the mirror.
Standing in front of the mirror.
When Finn crossed on top of Tar, because Tar was like sitting in the ground, like making the preparations. What's the sense of casting these things? And like grab the stuff and start saving everything.
She casts Mage Hand again and makes his lips go like. Stops talking.
So you stop casting, or you just start walking?
Yeah,
casting?
I stopped casting.
Stop, and she seems that once you've been standing in there, it seems that it's old furniture, everything dusty, the dusty white sheets, it's covering them, most of them. If you want to look more around this stuff, tell me. But
does the mirror seem just like a regular mirror?
Yeah, it looks like a regular mirror.
And Finn goes, "This is boring, guys. Let's go back to sleep."
I will grab the sheets from these two things.
Alright, you do note, find like 3 or 4 coat racks just stacked up, and a couple chairs on the other one. But Finn, as she looks at the mirror, notices one of the sheets has like dirt stains. That is different. All of them seems just plain white. Maybe a little bit dusty, maybe a little bit slight dirt in the bottom, but this one just has like in the middle of it some dirt. Or some stains, big stains.
Finn turns away from the mirror and looks at the sheet in real life.
Okay, sorry, can you repeat?
Does it have the stain?
Oh yeah.
So
as you look, sorry, as you look around, yeah, it does have a stain.
She kind of backs up a bit and slowly puts out her hand and casts Mage Hand and very slowly starts to remove the sheet.
As you remove the sheet, you see an unlocked wooden trunk. And from where you're standing, you see that there is some skeletal remains inside of it. Wrapped in a bedsheet stained with what you can assume blood.
How big is it? How big is the
It's not
crate?
too big.
Finn doesn't even take her eyes off of it, and she says to the others in just a normal talking voice, "Guys, I think I found Walter."
Prayer will enter the room. Where's the baby? Where's Walter?
Baby.
Her face neutral, she just points to the crate.
Krail will go over to it and look in.
As she said, there is a tattered bed sheet stained with dry blood as she noticed you, and there is some bones sticking out of it.
This is the attic.
This is the room.
Is he alive? You hear Cedric's voice kind of echoing through the passageway.
No. No, Cedric, he's not. We should lay him to rest with his brother and sister when we get the chance.
Tard, from your
How long does it look like he's not been alive for? Like a day?
Calls maybe like 300 years.
Cedric is still staring down at these steps, and he's realizing that he's not blinking, and he just mutters, "Just burn this place."
I want to burn this place. Guys, does anybody have any reason why we should just set this place on fire right now and leave? Other than...
There is like a spirit in the cradle. With... Can you see it? Can you not see it?
I vote fire.
As you
Sorry,
said it, and you look back at the mirror again, you don't see it anymore, but you saw a pale woman that reminded, the shape of it reminded the spectre that you met downstairs. Just this one was almost like she was alive, but kind of ghostly and sad, crying. As last images of her, what you saw, that blood start going from everywhere, eyes, hands, shoulders, legs, face, everywhere. And you noticed the others, and as you looked at the mirror again, you don't see it anymore.
If we
My mind
don't
is being
purge
tricked
whatever
somehow.
evil is in the basement, Fawn and Rose may never get to rest. I want this house removed as much as the rest of you, but for them we must fight on.
Would burning it count as fighting? Like, we could just get rid of all this bullshit.
Did you not say before this house can rebuild itself?
We don't know that.
Out of character, no one knows that besides me. I
Oh,
believe.
okay. Oops. Okay.
Okay.
You hear Cedric's voice again echoing, "Maybe you should, sleep on this, and we'll figure it out when you've rested, cause I'm getting the feeling we're not supposed to feel comfortable in this place. It seems to be fucking around with a lot of us, so go to sleep, I'll continue watching, I'll wake up the next person when it's their time."
Yes, that sounds like a
Agreed.
good deal,
That's
Cedric.
not good. Yeah.
And then, before we all go to sleep, she just turns to Gus and Krail and says, "Can you guys please not pull anything like that ever again? Krail, you got my
Gnas
brother."
is a little bit sleeping. As soon as Cray came back with Gnas, Gnas sat down in the chair, patted the armrest on his knees, and went back to sleep.
Okay.
Well, she just looks at Gus and shakes her head. And then she goes to Krail and says, "Krail, you still got my brother inside you, okay? And I don't want you pulling anything like that ever again."
I understand, but I cannot let innocence come to harm. Not while I
Innocence
still
will
act
come
in
to
your
harm.
blood.
My brother is innocent. Okay?
I think even if I fall, Fawn will remain. I don't think his life is, or death is tied with mine. But let us sleep. It's been a long day. And Cray will take a knee and say a small prayer for Walter's soul, and then leave the room.
Alright.
And just Finn leaves the room, and it kind of crosses her mind that she's kind of getting accustomed to seeing like the skeletons of dead kids, and she's like, "Why am I like this? This shouldn't be something we get used to." And she just keeps walking.
So I assume you go back to your kind of previous positions-ish and go back to sleep. And let Cedric take his watch.
Should we not
Cedric's
move into
gonna.
we're not moving to one of the rooms downstairs that we've already secured? We know that to be safe.
Seems that most of the group already falling asleep. Even the guard, as he's closing the doors and says, "This is spooking me out." And closes the doors, the window as well. The curtains for the window.
Finn's laying down next to Gunnar so that she gets notified if he wakes up again, and she just goes, "No, fuck off." She rolls over and starts to go to sleep.
Well, Craig will lay down his bedroll again and try to get to sleep.
Righty.
Trusting in Cedric.
Tard? You sleeping in this room?
Yeah, Tad ran out of fucks to give, so we will just grab a bunch of sheets and make something comfy to sit on and start doing his trance again.
Alrighty.
I can't hear Tard, so I'm just gonna refresh my.
I wanted to say let's get back to Cedric.
He's going to refresh what?
Refresh my... Ding!
Yeah. that's what I heard.
But Cedric, the last of
Cedric is gonna give it a good 10 minutes before he's sure everyone's gone to the land of dreams and make-believe. As he's still looking down at the hole, he's gonna pull out his purple book. He's gonna hold it up to eye level, and he's kind of got one eye looking down the hole, and he's going to start glancing to the book and back down the hole, and he's going to try and read a word at a time, and he's just going to read his book very, very slowly.
Okay. You're doing reading. Give me 1 second. I just want to check one something. As you reading it, you see some words. It's lots of text, but as you like glancing with one eye in one place and like kind of surveilling stuff with one eye glancing at your book, only some sentences and words are poking out, which I write you down a little bit, but also you do hear a couple words. Shrine of Courage seems to be mentioned a lot in this page, and more text. Maybe I just drop it right now. Blah blah blah.
This is going to be fine, guys. We've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I feel so safe.
All is well. Don't worry. We're good.
We're chilling. Chilling like a villain. Territory. Everything's cool. Cool. No doubt.
Like a villain.
So that's what you read for the most part. It was a little bit more words, but it's pretty much saying kind of same things in different ways and different kind of storytelling things that mentions the Shrine of Courage. And
Cedric's going to slowly close his book and place it back into his side pocket. And he's gonna slowly crouch and take a sit on the step, and he's gonna put his hand onto his fist. He's just staring, and he's really realizing that he's barely blinking now, and a little bit of water's coming under his eyes. He blinks one eye at a time every now and then.
Finally, after almost getting yourself into trance, but still listening intently to your surroundings, you start to get tired and feeling that probably your time is up. And you want your well-deserved sleep.
Who is next on watch?
I am.
Next.
Yeah.
Cedric is gonna very slowly stand up and crack his bones. And then he's gonna walk backwards, not taking his eye off the hole. He's gonna keep walking backwards and keep walking backwards. And then he's gonna tiptoe over the guard and Crail. And he'll quickly glance to Gunus and then back to the hole. Okay. And he makes a mad dash over to Gunus, kind of slides onto the floor and puts his hand over Gunus's mouth, and he'll whisper into his ear very tightly, "Wakey, wakey."
Definitely give me an insanity check on this one as well. Since from what you're dreaming, but this
Oh my god.
this one it's just a light or nothing too much, just a more thematic role.
He's gonna be.
You definitely wake up screaming from your nightmarish dream that you super bad and awful dream you was just dreaming, and you being waked up by somebody grabbing on your mouth and somebody whispering in your ear. You definitely wake up in the like this basically.
See,
Do I modify my
smiling
sanity?
with one thumb.
No, you don't modify. It was just thematic. Yeah, you awaken finally from your nightmare.
Cedric's gonna keep his hand on Gunus's mouth, and very slowly gives him a thumb up, and then very slowly
Gnus
takes his
is-
hand away from his mouth.
Gnus, as Sardek is showing him his thumb up, and before he took off his hand from his mouth fully, Gnus would like to very slowly pull up his hand and show him the middle finger.
Cedric, instead of doing the thumbs up, goes and takes his hand away.
Right, he said.
Gnus tries.
He was preparing the stage for the watch.
Yes.
Close all the doors, all the.
Yeah, checking the doors. As your time passes, you can check off the dream you had. It's hard to
Gnash.
focus on your task,
Okay.
but you manage.
Yes, Gnus manages. Gnus passes. Did Sardek go to sleep right next to where he poked Gnus and whispered into his ear?
Okay.
Cedric is kind of in a very strange Buddha pose with his legs crossed. He's laid back against the wall, and he's just watching Gnus a good minute or two. He's blinking slowly, makes him fall asleep.
Then Gnus, as he wakes up, he tries to calm his heart rate down for a couple of seconds, a minute or so, and there are zigzags between this very interesting pattern of bodies lying on the floor. And he kicks maybe someone here and there because he didn't really sleep well, and he's like, sorry, coming through, sorry. And then once he's in position, he can basically see.
You hear some echo coming from the place where Gnus was taken, from the secret staircase.
That's fucking creepy.
Can Gnus would like to see if he can discern if the voices are getting closer, if it's just the echo from the bottom of the staircase.
It seems that it's pretty obvious that it's somewhere downstairs in the you're not sure basement or not, but nobody's getting closer. It was very static, almost
Okay.
like someone is crawling, uncomfortable.
Okay, Gnus. Are there any furniture in this hallway?
In the hallway, no.
No. Okay, then Gnus would like to. If Gnus is standing here, he still can see Tart. Barely, but can he see him? Okay, then Gnus would like to stand here, peeking from behind the corner, and try to stay unnoticed as he's doing it, and keep watch on the secret staircase.
Alright. As you do that, time passes, your eyes playing tricks. Sometimes you see shadows, you hear maybe somebody is like peeking out, like from the bottom of the stairs. As you has
Mm-hmm.
your torch lit, you see almost like some black shape is poking, but nobody really comes. But you do hear some couple rustling sounds coming from behind the door, and also
From
some
behind
woman
which door?
talking behind you.
From behind which door?
From this door.
From behind this door. And did I hear anyone coming up the stairs? Since I guess once we went downstairs and then back upstairs, I properly set up the cutlery noise trap. Back up.
That's the sound from the silver bear.
Oh, okay. And the doors are locked, right? I mean closed. The Pelagius Druidus the third closed the door.
It is, yes.
Yes, okay. Then Ignace would like to still keep the
Stealth.
watch. Yeah, keep stealth. Keep the watch on the staircase, secret staircase. Move. Would he like to move? Those doors, do they open? Like on the hinges are on this side or on this side? Okay, they're on this side.
Yeah.
On this side, yeah.
Mhm.
Then Gnas would like to stay where he is, and instead of he's still looking at the staircase, but once he hears the sounds, he would like to quickly shift his gaze from the one staircase to another, and still perhaps try to, since he's basically occupying spots near Claire and Pelagius, he would like to pretend like he's sleeping, since he's already trying to be kind of stealthy, and just keep an eye open if those doors are opening at all.
Okay.
For like a minute or two. And like every 15 or so seconds, just his gaze would move back to the secret staircase.
Alrighty. As you spend time like this, as I said, the flashes from the dream and the thoughts drifts back to your home, back to what you saw, back to what is the meaning of this. Maybe it's just a bad dream, maybe it's this house, you're not sure. But finally your time passes, and Finn, and you're about like you're thinking, yeah, I need to wake up Finn. You clearly see that Cedric also having some bad dreams as you ask him to wake up Finn, who's also doesn't seem having a best time of sleeping. As you wake her up, you just
would like to poke her with the armrest that he still has with him, so that she wouldn't jump at him like because she looks like she's having a bad dream.
As you poke that, she opens your eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you wake up, your trance was unusual. You feel very groggy. Almost like you actually slept for the first time and had a terrible sleep. Your trance was disturbed and took maybe a little bit longer than usual. You also was haunted by visions and some kind of nightmares. As you wake up groggily, not sleeping in the same room as you slept. At the same time, all the walls and surroundings feels that everything was soaked in blood. It's very vivid colors around you. How do you react?
This doesn't look at all like the place where I slept, right?
Yeah, the place where you slept was those dusty sheets and stuff like that. This one, yeah, it seems it's the hallway again.
I will watch my watch if I had one. So I guess I will go and check on Finn, because she uses to be an elf and she uses to have the light similar sleep schedule as me.
Alright, as you step in here, from your groggy vision, from this point you notice Gnus. It's still kind of blurry vision, but you notice a Gnus like sleeping on the side, but there is like something sleeping besides him. And as you a little bit focus your vision, you see that someone has like half of its body on top of Gnus, like spider-ish, like one arm and one leg, and whispering something in Gnus's ear as Gnus is sweating and kind of whimpering in his sleep. Next second you notice that it's Finn whispering something as her eyes darts to you. Give me a fast reaction.
I will jump to Ganus. What the?
You start running towards the Gnus. The creature disappears as unexpectedly it appeared. In your vision, it disappears. And Gnus is just kind of in cold sweat and kind of shaking.
I will like, Ganus, wake up!
Yeah, I assume you're doing this pretty loud and kind of stressful, right?
Yeah, I will like grab him from the feet and try to drag him like out of the door or whatever.
Right.
Not close to any wall or just.
Together with that, everybody starts waking up. Finn, Gnus, Tard, and Cedric feels awful. Very, very awful. Feels that waking up yesterday was way better day, and this as dreamy and superb it made you feel that during that time while you ate, and immediately after, and next maybe 12 or so hours, now you feel complete opposite. Despair, nightmares, sadness, but that's it. You do wake up and see the same vivid kind of blood-soaked walls, dry blood.
Did we get the full benefits of a long rest?
All but not you.
I'm do not mean leveling up, but just
Leveling
benefits
up,
of
yes. All but not you.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
So sorry, Gnus. But the roll it's from the last session that I took you for the rest. And you also roll 1d4. Gnus. Thank you. And now everybody's free to do. Everybody's waking up. Tard is waking up Gnusi, and everybody feel free to do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Tard, may I have a word with you for a moment?
Yeah, sure. What's going on, Cedric?
I'm not Cedric.
Oh, sorry, Craig.
I had hoped to return to my order to do this, but seeing as we could be trapped in this house on this very land, I think it's fitting for me to pledge my oath now, and as you are a man of faith, I would like you to bear witness to me doing so.
Okay, I dig it. Not the strongest of the faith, but I know where you come from.
Do you happen to speak the divine tongue?
Not by a long shot.
Then I shall settle for common.
Yeah,
Crail.
real question, your old through.
Crail will take out his sword, take a knee, place it into the ground, and grab either side of the guard of the sword, and say, "To the gods of the gauntlet and the triad, Helm, Hor, Torm, Tyr, and Elminter, I pledge my oath to never lie or cheat, to never fear to act, but act with wisdom, to help the helpless and punish those who threaten them, to show mercy to my foes, but foes temper that mercy with my wisdom, treat others with kindness, and let my deeds be an honourable example to them, do as much good as possible while causing the least harm, to use violence as a last resort against those who can't be reasoned with, be responsible for my actions and their consequences, protect those entrusted to my care, and obey those who have just authority over me, to never accept gifts or favours from the evils of this realm or those who side with them, to stay true to the order of the gauntlet, my friends and my duty. I will uphold these tenets, holding them true to be your bulwark against the dark, a dawning sun in this dark land to burn away the evils of its lord. By your faith I am risen, by this oath never to fall." Then Krail will rise. Thank you, Krail.
No.
Thank you. Tardy, oops, wrong name.
That the path of the gods may clear, that the gods show you the path and make clear way for you to advance on your pilgrimage, and that I hope you get a clearer vision of your mission in this world.
Thank you for your kind words. Now, let us rid this house of evil.
Damn.
Okay.
Holy!
Holy moly.
Krail has got his
make
oath.
your own.
He's a level 3 paladin. Woo.
Yay! Let's go.
Let's create smite some more.
Yes. Let's one-shot more things in the basement.
Alrighty, guys. You almost all level 3. Tart, if you rather put in the green square, then the thing works with the aura. In the red circle on the token your HP, then it does not work with aura. Like you put HP in the red token.
Ah, okay. It's in the green one.
Alrighty,
And
guys.
Nas would like to
Wow.
see if the cutlery is still on the stairs.
No, it's not in the stairs.
And is the wall still broken?
The wall, the one with the secret entrance.
Yeah.
As you look in that, probably Cedric noticed first, there is a door in there.
Wait, can you repeat what the walls look like right now?
Like it was soaked in the dried, or like in the blood, but now it's dried. So
Yeah.
it's kind of that brownish color, plus it has a scent of iron.
Finn is like waking up and looking around. She's like, guys, what the hell happened here last night? Tard, on your watch, did anything happen that could have caused this?
You were the one awake last time I checked.
I didn't see Jack.
Finn, you don't remember having a night watch.
I didn't have a night watch.
What do you mean? When I went to sleep, this was.
After you was
Sorry,
Cedric
when
and
wait.
Cedric and
I was
Vanessa.
sleeping, Cedric and Vanessa, yeah.
Yeah. Then Finn. You didn't see Finn waking up.
Yeah, I was like, when I went to my friends, Cedric was awake, and you were like the last watch. You weren't here.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I wasn't supposed to.
I woke you up.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. You woke up and you walked away from where you were lying, and then I went back to sleep.
No, I didn't. Nobody woke me up.
Need a check.
Okay, do an insight check. She's lying to you. Almost trying to make you look bad. As you look around, as everybody kinda awkwardly and judgmentally looks around while you slept without watch in this unpleasant place.
Nas will just pout and say, I need to check on Ophira, and start heading downstairs slowly, not like rushing, but
Okay.
if someone wants to stop here,
Ganus, this is not the time to split the party. So
she is in just as deep shit as we are, and she was acting really strange last
What
night.
did she say to you last night?
She just seemed kind of sus.
Like how?
Like sheesh. Yeah, go on, Krail.
She seemed to be scared and unsure if we were really ourselves, and we came to check up on her. She wouldn't open the
But
door.
if she wants to be left alone, maybe we should leave her alone.
Perhaps we should check on her first, and then leave her be. Make sure she's okay. Things seem different than they were when we went to sleep. Hopefully she's alright.
Do you go
Nas would like
downstairs to check?
Yes.
What others gonna do meanwhile, while he's going to downstairs?
Tar will approach to Cedric and say, "Hey, little guy, can we get done with this?
Yeah. I want to get out of this house. I think we should stop getting frickin' sidetracked. Go down to the basement, give these kids the justice that they deserve, and then get the hell out of here. We're not here to intervene with all these random people. We're here to find Duz. And we're here to find Krail's family and get out. And honestly, giving justice to Rose and Thorn. That's important too.
Cedric, Cedric, did you hear any other scream or whispering or anything during the night?
Sorry, Cedric looks at his hands and seems like he's in a bit of a weird trance. And he starts to move his hands around. What did you say?
Are you okay, little fellow?
Yeah, just I didn't sleep well. But it's okay. I think from this moment onwards, I'm gonna be tip top. I'm gonna sleep just fine. And Cedric gives Tard a really nice, warm smile.
Okay, that's more like you. Do you think you can track where the sounds came from, or where those weird noises in the night were coming from?
I mean, it's coming from down, and we're up. So yeah, as long as we keep going down, we'll find whatever's there. But I'm getting a really bad feeling that somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be me, cause you know I've got a way of getting in and out of things, being just fine. So I'm gonna live.
That's
Didn't hear this?
I'm
Yeah, I didn't hear this.
I'm about 50% sure you're not gonna be the one to die.
Hopefully.
And Cedric will peer around and spot Krail. And I think he's got a 50% chance. And I'm sure the others have got a 50% chance.
Finn goes, hey, what about me? Do you think I'm gonna die?
I mean, everyone's gonna die someday.
You are so creepy! And then she checks her book, to see, the NIF book, to see if there's anything else written in there.
What kind of book you doing?
The NIF book. NIF.
Oh,
The book where it says my future. She
NIF.
checks to see if it's gonna, if it says anything else.
It's now leading up to this moment, what is written. But it does
Guys!
not go past this moment.
The book changed! Look! Does it say anything about what happened last night?
Krail is putting on his armor and leaves it to the others to read the book.
You tried to read the book, Rail?
No, Krail's putting on his armor and it's leaving reading the book to others.
Finn flips through to see what happened, why, like, what was written when she was sleeping and Gunnar claims to have woken her up.
Tara will say to Cedric, okay, you said it's downstairs? That's fine by me. I like my 50% chances. Let's go down. I will start moving towards the...
Going down?
Yeah, but I will be waiting for Cedric.
Cedric, okay. Krail, you continue. The doors here, you can feel free movement in the third floor. Knus is feel free movement, and yeah, and everybody, if you want to change floors, just tell me.
I am stuck here.
Can Nas investigate the
doors
shield
that you need
before
to
going
open.
down?
If you want to continue to go. Oh yeah, sorry, you revealed the doors, so you know that the doors is there. Sorry about that.
I'm still stuck.
Still stuck? What the hell?
Yes. I'm just gonna head down until I find Gunners to tell him to come upstairs
Okay.
and check on a fear of him.
As you open these doors, you don't... I'm just gonna move you a little bit for... Doors a little bit bugging out, but yeah, you don't see it, and
Before I went down to the second floor, could I investigate the place where the armor stood on the
yeah.
third floor?
Yeah, okay, then sorry, then Krail gonna find you because they soon enough they came, but before he like opens the door and sees you, I'm not sure why the doors does not work, but you find that it's its place where the armor should be. There is like a standing, there is some things that holds up the armor in the position, but in here only you see a metal plated shoes and a shield. The rest of the armor is not here.
Nus would like to investigate those parts of armor to see if there is anything off about them. If they feel special in any kind of way, perhaps magical or just trapped.
Roll
Or anything like that.
investigation.
16.
It looks like really fancy pieces of armor, really brand new and yeah, really nicely made. It's masterwork.
Do they look ornamental? Or like they could be of use in actual combat?
Oh, yeah, it seems real. I mean, that seems, since you're proficient with this, you bang it a little bit, check it, test it. Yeah, it's real armor. It's real shield.
What about the shoes?
Shoes is wearable. Probably not gonna give more protection, just a little bit,
Of course.
loud walking gonna make, but despite that, it's yeah, it's usable.
I'm just transferring my shoe fetish from Solasta to D&D now. Yeah, okay. If I see Tart come, I will just point him to the shield and say that it's actually a usable shield. And if not, I'd like to continue down to Ophira.
Karail came, not Art.
Yeah.
Hello, Krail.
Hello, greetings, Gunus. We should let Ophira know our plans and make sure she's okay. The others are getting ready to descend
Just-
into the basement.
The doors are locked on this floor, and I'm sure the door to the closet where you bravely held off the broom was open when we went to sleep.
That is peculiar. Though it seems that things in this house sometimes have a life of their own. Perhaps this is part of that. Place certainly looks more decrepit than last time we were down here.
Indeed, they are. Okay, let's get back to business. Let's just check on Ophira, I guess.
Karail and Gnus going to Ophira, right?
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
Okay, you going down to second floor.
Cedric is still stood in the hallway and is kind of looking at his hands. He slowly turns around so that he's got his back to whoever might be behind him, and he looks at the door. And he's still moving his hands around, and he kind of nods to himself. And he opens up his kind of clothing, his breastplate or his jacket, whatever it is. And he seems to be putting something into his pocket. And he turns back around and slaps his hands together. Right, what's the plan, guys?
Okay.
Finn just says, the plan was to go and seek justice for Rose and Thorn, but everybody keeps frickin' leaving.
Tar will like walk stumbling to Cedric, and the other guys went downstairs, and you say we gotta go down.
Down through this, and Cedric points over his shoulder at the door. Well, from what I remember, that's where we were heading, but now there's a door there, so logic dictates that either the house has changed, or we've gone back in time, or this is a really elaborate hallucination and you're not real. And Cedric punches Tard in the chest. Oh, no, you're real. So it's either time travel or this house is spooky as fuck.
Well, we gotta punch the door, and Tar will go and punch the door. Open it.
This staircase leads downstairs.
Right.
Well, that was not supposed to work.
Should we just go on our own? Clearly,
Well,
they don't care, and I think we should just go.
I think there's strength in numbers, and I think if there's more bodies, people, we stand a better chance, because I feel really good about surviving, but it's better to have people with you to work as a team. And you could tell Cedric really hesitated before he said that.
Righty. Let's jump
Cedric-
back fast to for Gnus and Krail, as you by this time already down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free.
Prayer. I think it's better if you interact with her. You seem like a more collected and empathic person than I am.
Very well. I will go forward to the door and then knock on it. Ophira, it is Krail and Gnus again.
As
Good
you raise
morning.
your fist to knock, you hear a sound coming from inside.
My tab was muted. If you played it, could you play it again?
Okay, hopefully not loud.
That scream?
Yes.
Gnus, did you hear that? A scream. As
Move back, Kyle. And Nas will try to just run into the door, through the door, just break into the room.
Okay, do it with your token.
Can I just open the doors? It does not show me anything when I
What
click
the
the
hell
doors.
is with these doors? What is the problem? There you go. Now you should see it, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
So Nas just tries to shoulder bump into the doors, but they just open as he runs into them. Claire?
Yes.
What's happening? Also, is there a door right here?
1 second. Yes.
Okay.
It's a small coat room called coat hanging room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Gnus. Perhaps it is one of the house's illusions. Of its tricks it's playing on us. Krail will then call out, Ophira! Where are you? Loudly.
There is no answer.
Are there any tracks of anyone being in this room lately?
Give me perception or investigation.
Private, public?
Public.
What about survival to find tracks?
Track. I think it's pretty much the same. What you're gonna see.
And 19 on investigation.
Yeah, both there is no tracks on dusty floor, and the beddings is unmoved. Does not look that anyone was spending time in here. The dust everywhere is not disturbed.
I told you we should have moved her upstairs yesterday.
She wouldn't have came. What? Where is she? It's like she's been taken.
There is no struggle, no sign of struggle in this room. I don't know. It looks like she was never there to begin with.
Respond to my call. We should tell the others upstairs.
Yes.
Search.
This whole situation is just giving me the grapes. We should probably regroup as fast as possible.
That's a wise idea.
You start running upstairs as what you guys upstairs decided to do.
I want to.
What? Just say
As we're running, I would like to pick the shield up for Tart and take it with me.
Okay. Now those upstairs.
Also the shoes.
Cedric is staring down at the steps, and does he notice that their condition has improved or degraded?
These look almost exactly the same. It does seem that like lots of footprints, but they are old. There is some blood-stained footprints and stuff like that, but they are old. Maybe these things are new, but you did not really look for them before, so.
Cedric will turn back to Tard. He looks to the left at a door and looks to the right at a door. And he points to the door to the right. Open that for a second. Let's see if those sheets are still on the furniture.
Sar was like looking at his punches, like that shouldn't have worked, and will punch both doors open, the lower one and the upper one.
Okay.
The
All
upper one
sheets
doesn't
are
open,
on
so
top of
only
it.
half of them work.
Everything looks similar, but also different. All sheets are covering the things.
Todd,
This one didn't open.
It did open. Oh, wait, I will fix it if it did not show.
Todd, I didn't look at Walter's body. I don't know where it is. But I know you and Finn did.
Yeah,
Is it still there?
Let me check it, and I will go inside, stumble across the room, and check on the crack. This one was the rattle.
So you take off the dirty sheet and you see the blood-soaked sheet. The blood seems kind of not fresh, but it does not seem that it's been 100 years or so as it looked before. The bones, as you're looking from, moving the stuff and looking with your own eyes and with your arms, does not look like babies' bones.
What do you mean doesn't look like baby bones? What kind of bones I am looking?
Do a medicine check.
Oh, shit.
It's a
Please
female.
tell me the exact.
It's a female bones skeleton, and it's you notice there is a maybe after how much stabbing wounds that you find in the bones, you would stop counting. It's definitely more than 20.
These bones are from. He will take his speckles, put them. This bone is presented from a human female. It died from repeated stabbing in the back. This blood is fresh, not too much, but this basically has passed 100 years since it died. Probably 1 month or something like that. Hard to tell with the condition of the house. That's all I got to report.
Finn looks at Tard and just goes,
this.
You go.
Please don't ask
No,
me
go
how
ahead.
much I know. Don't ask me how I know this much about dead people.
Finn was gonna say, how the hell do you know that?
As Finn and Todd are having this encounter, when they glance back to Cedric, he's got this amazing grin on his face. And it's like, guys, we're time travelers.
We
This is
told you
amazing.
that already. Now we're double time travelers.
Oh, you guys are, but this is the first time for me.
Welcome to the group, dude.
It's always this fucking terrifying.
Yes, girl, it is! I think we need a group hug. And Finn holds out her arms for Cedric and Tard.
Cedric, be honest with yourself. This is not terrifying. This is exciting. Listen.
I'm not much of a hugger. And Cedric steps into the other room, and he goes straight over to the chair in the corner, and he slowly reaches out, and he gives it a little push. He sees if the chair suddenly springs to life.
It does
Tard will
spring. It just
Tard will like move his hand above the shoulder of Finn and say, "We gotta recruit him."
As you say that, Krail and Ignus climbs up the stairs, and the guard is seemingly impatient and saying, looks at the Krail and Ignus says, "Hey guys, what the hell is going on? Why everybody splitting up? I see the small one went to that room, those two in that room, you guys downstairs. What we doing? We trying to get out of here or what? Helping those kids?"
We went to look for Afira and the child that they were missing. We heard a scream, and we checked the room where she was in last night, and she was nowhere to be seen.
This house is spooky. We need to get out of here. And he's obviously losing senses, mind.
Cedric begins to walk back towards Tard, and then pauses. Just bear with me a minute. And he turns back to the little stove oven in the room. He slowly opens it, and he has a look inside.
Dust and dirt.
He turns back to Tard, takes another step. Whoa, hold on a second. He turns back to the bed. Goes over to the bed. Gets down onto his hands and knees. Looks underneath the bed.
Nothing but scratches on the ground.
Oh.
Like a claw scratch.
Interesting. And Cedric will head back to the hallway. Oh, hello, guys.
Finally, all met together once again.
Cedric, Ophir is missing, as is the child she was taking care of.
Oh, yes, Ophir is in the future. We're in the past.
Yeah.
We've time traveled!
Woo!
Cedric, now's no time for jokes.
He's not joking.
I'm not bloody joking. We've clearly time traveled.
And we've time traveled twice.
How is that possible? Why?
Well,
What?
we've had a look at the body in the room, which is gross. Dad's had a good look, and he seems to be a bit of an expert. And apparently, either the bones have grown younger, or we've gone back in time. Go and have a look for yourself.
He put on glasses and everything when he made the discovery, so I trust him.
Whoa! Wait! And Cedric will slowly turn and point to the kids' room where the dollhouse and the two children's skeletons were. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? You can see Cedric's hand is trembling slightly as he's pointing towards the door.
Tar will not recognize which door, and he will say, "Yeah, let's get down to business," and he will go into the staircase.
The guy kicks open the door and backs away from the doors.
Finn peeks in the door.
It's almost the same, just the clothing on top of the skeletons is way less deteriorated, and one of the skeletons holds a doll.
Even if we have somehow traveled back into the past, I heard her scream. So we went to check on her.
Oh, she wasn't there.
Yes.
Did anybody else hear the scream?
Yes, I did. But maybe it was like a tear in the fabric of reality, and she was screaming from the time that we just came from the future. As Cedric says, we are in the past.
Cedric is gonna slowly walk over to Gunus and take both of his hands, look deep into his eyes, and he'll say, "Right, you and me right now, you're gonna copy me, I'm gonna copy you. You take a nice big lung full of air in through your nose, you do it for about 4 seconds, then you hold it for 4 seconds, and then when you're ready, you blow out through your mouth for 4 seconds, and you wait for 4 seconds.
Wait, what? Okay.
And after about 3 or 4 of these, Cedric smacks Gunus in the face. Are you thinking clearly?
What was that? I just told you what happened. I clearly heard her scream, and I have tried to just say that I not only was I was the one who heard it. That he said that he said that first that he heard it. What?
I'm not going to smack him. He's too tall. Well, Fintar's disappeared down the steps.
Oh
I
shit!
think we've time travelled. Unless there's anything really interesting in that kid's room, we should go after Tard.
I have a shield for him, and I will just run after Tard.
Is
bloody
everybody
hell.
going in?
Yeah.
Finn?
Yes.
As you descend the stairs, it seems that it's pretty far way to go. As you lower and lower deeper into this place.
Also, Nas is using a torch.
Okay,
I can't see shit.
Frail, 1 second.
Other than my own token.
Very good.
We will go like with that spring on his step, like he finally has some resolution.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, we're time travelers, and Cedric told you to get down to business. Yeah, we're on the same page, team, and we'll go start walking forward. You think that everybody's on his back, but doesn't realize.
Alright, let me put a couple of things, a little bit describe what you're hearing in here. The chanting is inaudible, but it echoes, it's even hard to say from what side it's coming, but it echoes through the cave. The cave, the tunnels that you entering is pretty narrow, dark and wet.
Can I try to discern where they're coming from? From which passage? Or...
Yeah, you can try, but it's even before you like really listen. Sometimes it seems it's coming from behind, sometimes from ahead of you.
What?
Okay. Still, it's pretty hard. You understand that maybe it's confusing, and it's unnatural how it's coming. But also, it seems that is coming from beneath.
I would say like this way, and move forward.
Cedric is gonna squeeze himself against a wall and start moving quite slowly, and he's gonna hide.
Cedric, please allow me to take the lead.
Cedric squeezes against the wall and goes, "Shh, quiet," and lets Quail pass.
Quail will go through and whisper to Fawn within him, "Have no fear. You will soon be. The evils of this basement will soon be dealt with, and you will be allowed to sleep once more."
Tard, as you enter this cavern, you see a. What do you see? You see. It's a dining hall, and a bigger room. The ceilings are 9 feet tall, and yeah, contains a plain wooden table flanked by a couple long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove.
A what?
Alcove? I think it's like. Actually, I'm not trying to guess it.
It's like when a part of the wall that's intentionally been cut away to for shape. You might see like candles or something in it, in like a.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. These schools are here, right?
Yeah.
I will.
The remains is no, it's like there is some parts of it here, but parts of it just scattered on the ground everywhere. It's almost knee deep of human remains that perished.
I will grab the school and cast light on it, and throw it down the hallway. This way, guys. And throw it like here. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Nice. What others are doing as you come into this place?
Are there any signs of where Tard went on the floor? Oh, I see him.
There is a sign.
Gonna point it out. Tard went this way. Follow me. I'm gonna go down to try and catch up with Tard.
Cedric is going to turn back to Finn and Gunus and put up both his thumbs and say, "It's alright, I'm not going to die." And he'll slowly slink around the corner, following Quail.
All group moves towards Tard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you see now this dining hall that was just recently described.
As Nas is coming back behind the Tard, he would like to tap him on the shoulder. And as he's turning towards him, he would like to kind of wrap his arm around him with a black shield that he's holding, and say to him, "I have a gift for you."
Woo! Gift time. Oh, wait. They stole my stuff. I don't have a gift for you.
Oh, no worries. Being around you is a gift.
No. Wait. And he will wrap his necklace. I will put it around Finn. This is not the gift, right? Okay. I owe you a gift. Okay.
Okay.
Cedric is just going to tap Finn on the shoulder Are they always like this?
Finn goes, yes, and then just stares blankly at him.
You okay, love?
Place is giving me the creeps.
Is it like heebie-jeebies? Is that like the creeps? Because I've got heebie-jeebies, and if you've got creeps and I've got heebie-jeebies, maybe we're on the same page.
Creeps, heebie-jeebies? The heebie-jeebie creeps?
He
I don't know.
creep jeebs. He creep jeebs. GP creeps.
Just can't... I just think there's so much that could go wrong down here.
Oh, it's okay. If you stick next to the big one, he'll keep you safe. He seems like, he's like, whoa! And I'm like, shh.
See, we've been in situations like this before, and crazy people, they put traps, there's monsters lurking in corners, there's freaking foul, terrible things, and I just don't want anything bad to happen.
Well, as I said to the big one earlier, a lot of things I go bump in the night. That's the nature of life, but we can decide to bump back.
Cedric, where you standing, you clearly see that there is a couple stone like doors blocking the...
Oh, look, there's a couple of stone doors blocking entrances.
Finn could use in this, like, is there actually like wooden debris on the ground like it looks like there is in the picture?
Yeah, there is bones, wooden debris. No, wooden debris not so much, it's mostly bones.
Oh. I'm gonna keep an eye out for anything I could use as a shield down here.
As Gnas was circling the table, and he notices what's on the table and what's around the room, he will direct his words towards the group. Fellas, I tried to tell you this yesterday, but you didn't want to listen. In the book, in the journal that I found in the secret room of the library, there's been some unsettling information about this place. And it seems that they are true. Just to summarize it quickly, this house has been here for generations, really. And people try to destroy it in many different ways, just straight up, just destroy it by slamming it with whatever they got, by burning it, and it always rebuilt itself. And also, there's seemingly it was a headquarters of kind of some bloodthirsty cannibalistic cult. And I'm worried we might be right in their headquarters right now.
Telling us that now, while we're stood in these cannibal headquarters, you could have told us before we come down the stairs.
Yeah, why are they telling now, when we're in the freaking thick of things?
I tried to tell you before going to sleep, but you were just so intent on getting rest. And then I didn't have the proper night of sleep, to say the least. I guess I was just distracted as I woke up.
As you guys chatting, there is a kind of loud screech breaking the silent whispers of yours as someone jumps at Tard from the darkness in the cracks in the walls. Give me give me this to know that.
Oh, we're all gonna die!
I remember this monster from somewhere.
I've seen this. Let's see this. What we're missing? Finn.
Oh, now I remember.
Can't press my token.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Been cursed.
I will do it.
Oh no,
for you
your
then.
token died.
I think you need to drag it, Finn, from... okay, let's see what happens. Descending order. Oh, seemingly the creature that just attacked is going after you again. Attacking with its hissing and grissing, and looks that it's hungry. and it's been probably feeding on some of these remains as she attacks with 13 with the tentacles and 11 with the beak. Anyone that hits you, Todd?
Nope.
Nope. Cedric, you hear shoutings from the dining hall.
Oh, bloody hell. Excuse me. And then Cedric will step past Finn. 5. Holy shit. Oh god. Cedric puts out his hand onto Crail's bicep and looks up at him. And give me a second.
1d4 plus your spellcasting ability.
Crail, you feel a little bit more vital than you previously did. Oh bloody hell! That's a big beastie. 15, 20, 25, and Cedric will pass around Crail and back up it into an open doorway, having clear line of sight of the little beastie attacking Tard. Good luck. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Ignis. You see as a slimy creature just screeches like and tries to bite at Tard.
What's at the table?
What's on the table? Plates?
Yeah.
Plates, bones, mugs.
Yeah. Nas would like to pick up the sturdiest looking skull and throw it at the monster.
Okay. Make an improvised range attack.
14.
14 does hit actually. Do 1d4.
5 damage then. Yeah, it already rolled 5 damage. 2 plus 3 from my strength modifier.
Yeah, James, correct me if I'm wrong, it should be Dex modifier, right?
What weapon's he using?
Throwing.
Improvised
thrown strength.
Strength?
Unless it has the finesse trait, in which case you can use either or.
Okay.
But default thrown weapons are strength.
Yeah, I'm mixing some things. Yeah, 5 damage. It explodes into the creature's head. The creature suffers 5 damage. Undeterred, continues trying to bite and get like twisted around the Tard's arms. Are you finished?
Nas would like to then move right next to Krail and put his hand on his other biceps and say, "You got this. Let's deal with this monster like you did with all the others. You show him, Krail." And this is his turn.
Krail, it's time to show.
I'm sure it's more ugly than it is a threat. Yeah, I'm gonna come forward and slash at it with my longsword. Yeah, 19 for 10 points of damage.
That does hit.
God, wouldn't it be funny if I did a divine smite and max rolled?
Yeah.
Indeed.
No, I think we're good for now, just to not do that.
Alright.
I want to see what I could have won.
Is
Okay, cool. Okay,
you
we got
finished?
7, but I don't use it. Yeah, I'm just in a normal hit against it.
Yeah.
I'll have this movement.
Tsar will not today, guy, not little guy today, and will bash him with the shield while casting Toll of the Dead on this guy.
That wisdom saving throw. It is saved.
Somehow it's not configured properly, but okay. Yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. Finn, you hear a fighting ensues inside of the dining room.
Finn just peeks her head in and says to Krail, "You got this, Krail!" and uses help action on him.
Ooh.
And then resumes her place in the hall.
Alrighty. And that is your turn?
Yes.
So what did you do once again? Sorry.
I used the help action on Krail.
Describe it.
I said, "You got this, buddy!"
I will need for the future now a better the explanation how it helped, but I will take
You are
this time.
so strong. You are so blonde. You have eyes of the sandiest blue. You are so muscular. You are the top bitch. You are the primal motherfucker, and I totally believe in you. I am giving him some inspiration, and because he is so inspired by all my words, he feels helped by me.
Hopefully not distracted, but helped. As the creature being slashed so hard by Krail, the creature turns around at Krail and tries with its tentacle to slash his throat. 18.
That hits.
It managed to get you somewhere, not too deep, causing you 5 damage. And with its beak, continues to try to poke Tard's eyes.
I'm going to use my reaction to interpose to reduce that by D10 plus my proficiency.
So that is
3 points of damage negated for the Tard.
the Tard gets 3 damage as the beak was swiped off. Almost got your eye, but got a little bit pushed by the Krail, and you just scratch your nose. Your nose is bleeding. Got 3 points of damage. And Cedric, what do you do?
Cedric's had clear line of sight of the little beastie hacking away at the 2 biggest people in the team, and underneath his breath he whispers, "Absolutely not." And he takes a quick dash, 5, 10, 15, lands on top of the table, and he pulls his hand back far up into the air. And for a brief second, a shimmer of negative prism-like light erupts from his hand. And then he throws his hand forward, and a crackling beam of eldritch energy erupts from his hand at the piece.
Right.
I would like to add 1d6 from my inspiration to that roll, bringing it to an 18.
18 does hit. Can you write to me a little bit very fast? But yeah, just write to me one thing. And just yeah, everybody leveled up, so seems have a little bit couple questions. How?
Hey, Alf. Oh, sorry.
Okay. All good. Very good explanation. That is a hit, and it hits pretty painfully. The creature's still alive, but barely.
Cedric pulls back his hand. Oh! And he glances around at everybody. Carry on! And he'll hop back. And Gnus. And that's my turn.
Gnussi, you see as the creature now screeching and like really discouraged of fighting, almost if possible, seemingly it would just jump away somewhere back into the wall, but it's in the middle of the fight by 2 buff guys. What do you do? Being buff guy yourself.
Am I a buff guy? No, you flatter me. Invisible voice from inside my head. Yes. Nas will take another sturdy bone from around where he was standing, from around the table, and like throw it in his hand up and down like 2 or 3 times to try and get the balance of the thing, and try to throw it at the tentacle monster. 15.
Another hit.
And that hits for 4 damage then.
4 damage. The creature whimpers and it's almost dead. It's now only in the kind of defensive position, trying to avoid the slashes and attacks.
Almost dead, you say? Okay. Yeah. Then Nas will look back at Stardick and say to him, "What was that? Why did you jump onto the table?" And then, what? And I think he's drawn.
Look, there's a monster! Focus!
Krail.
Feeling invigorated by the hype from Finn, Krell is going to bring back around his longsword for hopefully one last final slash through the beak of this thing to try and cut it in two. 16 for 11 points of damage.
It slices and scatters the pieces all around. The blood just splashes on Tard and you, and the creature is dead.
Now I have to move my shower 3 days ahead of time.
Well, that was easy, one of them, guys.
I wonder if there's more of those creatures in here somewhere.
Good job, Sarlik. Whatever
Yeah,
you did.
But yeah, there might be more beasties. Maybe we should be on our guard. So just gonna step around the corner and make sure nothing's creeping up on us.
Nash distracts him with his eyes.
Thank you for covering me, Trail.
You're welcome. We're not let you face that thing alone.
Free movement and free whatever you guys want to do, as I seem sometimes even calm-looking walls in here is not as calm.
Nash would like to investigate the monster for any signs of chains or just this monstrosity being kept as any kind of test subject or just pet, perhaps, or any kind of domesticated quote-unquote monster.
Okay, doing your investigation, or while others are doing what?
13.
I will just grab any fork or silverware, any knife that's on the table, and start following Cedric.
Party equipped with knives and forks and and bones and a piece of a wooden piece. Seems everything okay. And for you, what your investigation? It seems that probably this creature swarmed itself inside and stayed around here, feasting on the remains of. The remains kind of attracted to here, and the broken and cracks in the wall. Probably that's how it gets somehow, or some other way.
Yes, and can I investigate the cracks in the wall? Is there anything in the cracks in the wall? Or?
It seems that it's just animal kind of type of holes that it was possible to go pass, but nothing really past that.
Cedric is just stood in the weird kind of mini passageway and he's glancing down. Well, not glancing, he's crouching and staring down a series of steps, looking as far down as he can and just making sure nothing's creeping up on him while he waits for everybody else.
Oh, yes, another set of stairs.
So I will follow Cedric and try to imitate his pose, crouching, trying to be sneaky.
Alright.
Kind of hard when you're double size.
Cedric turns around and has to look up at Tard even though he's crouching. Alright, what's the plan? Are we done in here? Do you find anything? Any weird shit? But that was a weird shit. Any more weird shit like that?
You are the leader. You told me that we had to get down here.
I don't feel comfortable with that title. Normally the leader is someone really big and tall and Krail looking. But yeah, it looks like some steps down here. We could go down there, or we could search around here. Maybe we should make it a vote, because I don't feel responsible leading anybody to their death. Not that I'm going to die, because I'm going to be fine, but, 50-50.
Perhaps there are clues as to what might be lurking deeper in the basement in this level. It could be good to know what's ahead.
That sounds like a leader talking, and Cedric is going to swish around Tard and swish around Gunus.
We should split the party.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk? Did you eat something that's disagreed with you?
No, I'm drunk.
Was that in response to your...
No, Tart, I absolutely do not think that we should split the party. I am sorry, this just seems like a stupid idea.
Oh,
But everybody, we're looking for clues, and Cedric dives underneath the table and starts looking underneath the underside of the table to see if there's anything.
Yeah, give me
See.
who's wherever looking. Give me perception rolls, and to just tell me how and what you're looking for.
Cedric is now laid on his back, and he's just tracing the underside of the table, seeing if there's any jiggery pokery, any weird scratchings, etchings, clues, manuscripts, magical items, potions of healing, enchanted weapons, portal to a nice paradise dimension where
To
we can
shorten
just
your
escape this
list,
hell.
absolutely nothing. Just death remains around you as you're lying inside or like around the decaying bodies.
Everybody hears from underneath the table. There's nothing under here.
Tard,
So
you
we'll go
do
around and
find
Tard.
the footsteps and dragging marks, not so much, especially in here, but footsteps leading all of the directions, both this one, and that one. Plenty, they are very old. Finn, what are you looking for?
Finn's looking for like a bone or something that she can use as a club.
You would find some bones that you could use as a club. Also, you could find in here also almost like a wooden piece that you can use as a club, as well as some of the bones that you could use for stabbing, as with the
Oh, fuck yeah.
sharper.
Shit.
Yeah, basically.
Shank.
She grabs one of them. She grabs one of the shanks.
Any sign of movement of the doors? Yeah, these are seems like almost like those big like on the not really doors but like stone things that is like it's written blanks or like a stone slab that is.
They look like coffins, or perhaps.
It's meant to.
tombs.
It looks like you know. Give me intelligence check.
Ah, yes, of course.
Be smart.
16.
You do understand that this place looks and these stones looks that it could be a crypt of sort of.
Ah.
And
A
no,
crypt.
they not moved.
With a dinner, with a dining room.
Yes.
That's fancy. Hey people.
Can you, before you run away, can
Yeah.
you tell how you
course.
describe a little bit how you was looking at this place, at the doors?
Yeah. Nas was just trying not to leave like this hallway, not to lose the sight of any of his at least to keep the line of sight with at least one of his companions as he was investigating.
That's
those doors.
you did notice there is some like writings etched inside those stone slabs.
Yeah. Then he would like to take a couple steps back and yell to his companions, people, it looks like we are in a tomb. Like, yeah, I know there's a lot of dead bodies here, but like in a real tomb. The stone doors in this intersection look like, basically entrances to a crypt or tombs or resting places of some kind. There are some writings, but I did not have time to investigate them any further.
Don't read it. Don't read the writing. It might be magic words. You might curse yourself. You might turn into a rabbit.
This.
Sure.
Seeing as it's under the manor, perhaps it is the family crypt of Fawn and Rose and their parents. And Walter, perhaps they have graves set out in here.
Oh, they have graves, then why would their remains be up there?
Perhaps their deaths really were an accident.
Alright.
Guys, there is a door over here.
I'd like to roll doubt at 7th level.
Can you repeat? It was very silent for me.
I was just messing. What'd you say, Todd?
Thank you. Yes, guys, sorry, I had to check some things. So, what you guys want to do?
Krell's gonna go north and check out those tombs that Nicholas pointed out.
Okay, as you checking, we're gonna use turn order for, since you guys a little bit split up and doing other things. So first start and Krail, and then we move fast to Tard what he's doing. Krail, yes, what are you checking and what you want to see?
So, Gunnar said they're like tombs, right? So there's like grave stuff. I'd like to see if I can check out if there's any names or anything.
As you come closer a little bit, you see that this one, this one is, has a name etched on the stone slab. It's written Rosavalda Durst.
What about the one to the south?
If you go to the other side, other door, you see a Thornbolt Durst name etched on it.
Krell will return and say, "Everyone, I think I found the funeral plots for Fawn and Rose. Come, look. We can lay them to rest."
Hold on a second, where's Todd gone? Todd!
Tard, what was you doing in here? In there? I think
Tard
you
was
scream.
while the rest was like looking at the other side, was found the door and like hypnotically walked towards it and grabbed the handle of the door.
Okay, give me a second. As you guys look around, where is Tard? Do you see him inside the small tunnels? As he's like laying his hand on the, or like extending his hand on the door. 1 second, I need to open the door for you. Athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh no, he died. Oh no, he survived.
Nice.
50-50.
Turn order very fast.
Oh no, I don't.
Shit.
Yep,
Okay.
pretty much screwed.
Shit.
As you place your hand on the handle, your arm sinks into the door. You cannot pull it out. And of course, initiative, it rolls the best.
Oh my god.
The door starts moving, rattling your arm, and your arm is stick to it. The creature attacks you with advantage, tries to bite at your chest. As in the middle of the door, thieves show up, the wooden and metal thieves show up. At least it looks like wooden metal thieves, but clearly you see it's actual living creature, and it's like lunges at you from the middle of the door and tries to bite you. 16.
Nope.
Then we jump into turn order. As everybody see the doors the Tard was about to open, lunge at him and try to attack him and eat him.
Yeah.
Monstrous sounds as the creature continues trying to attack him. It tries to bite you again. Try to grab on your other arm and kind of pull you inside of it with advantage.
What?
I think that is a hit. And first time you managed to avoid it. Second time it just lunged with the growling sound, just really pissed and seems to be really hungry. Spitting saliva, odd kind of structure, just snorts on your armors and just engulfs it. And you feel as its teeth sinks into your chest and pelvic area. You get 23 damage, of which 12 is piercing and 11 is acid. That is the damage.
Are you alive?
That's unconscious, I think.
Yeah.
That is, you see as instantly the shrieks and its Tard falls down. Cedric. And what do?
Sorry guys, my internet just glitched and I missed the last 20 seconds. Can you repeat?
Tard is sleeping and it's your turn.
Tard got knocked the fuck down by 23 points of damage on a single attack for a crit.
Oh! You see Cedric scramble forward. Guys! Pushes forward. 5, 10, 15. Oh! Holy shit, Tard! Cedric leans down, puts his hands on top of Tard, shouts to him, 50-50, remember?
Yeah, 50%.
Mimic. And holy shit! Bonus action, disengage. Last 5 feet of movement, step back. Shouts back to everybody. Hands down, but I think it's gonna be okay. There's a fucking door that's come to life. And that's my turn.
Your information about crypts was interrupted, but loud shriek and monstrous shriek.
Okay, well I have enough movement to get over here to sound the hear the squeaking sound and see the living door. And I'm gonna bring round my sword and attempt to strike at it. 12.
12. I do not think it hits. It hits actually.
Ah!
It actually
Shit,
does hit.
I'm gonna burn a smite on this one, as it just all I can see is in a split second, Tard's down. This thing, he's maybe still stuck to it. I need to blitz this thing.
Oh.
Cool. 11 points of damage from the divine smite.
Ooh, nice.
21 damage total.
21 damage. It clearly, like, your blade, it's pretty easy to hit the door, but it almost covers the area. It just it's moving and trying to bite, but it's against you. But yeah, you managed to sink in and kind of open up the parts of it. But the creature seems to be not affected too much. Definitely hurt, but not as much as you would wish.
Yes.
Gnus, you see a sight that brings back to you very bad memories. Very dangerous situation. What do you do?
Like, does it have a tongue? Does it,
Yeah, it has kind of monstrous
does it look?
mouth.
Does it look like its tongue is acidic in some kind of way? Like it could, just touching it could bring me harm.
You're not sure, but it definitely does not look safe to touch the tongue.
Alright.
Just because of the teeth and how it moves and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. Can I move past everyone, or is the hallway blocked?
It is small. It will take you double the. Moving past Grail, it will take a double of the movement.
Okay. 5. But then this would be 15, 20, 25. Okay. Yeah. Yellow. Let's do this. 10. So that's for a total of 15, 20, 25, and Nas will try to with one hand still holding a shield and trying to cover himself from any potential attack, try to grab the creature's tongue and just rip it out from its mouth. And he will do an unarmed strike.
That is a hit.
Yeah, that's hold on, and that's five damage actually. Let me do my thing because of the item. So that's 5, and then action surge.
Ooh, okay.
And another attack.
That is a hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That is... Yeah, that is pretty cool. Now at this point, after Krail's mighty smite and your couple direct punches into creatures, Fung and Thieves, you see the creature pretty fast taking with a lot of damage. Are you done?
I was just checking up on Tart if he's still breathing.
Yeah, he seems to be stable, sleeping.
Okay. Then we got this, Krail. Let's save Tart. Then that's my turn.
Finn. What do you do?
Finn's gonna walk over and lean in the door. She sees the Tart on the ground, and she gets so angry, and she just yells at the creature, "You freaking coward! You freaking disguise yourself as a door? That's the stupidest thing ever! And if you fuck with my friends, I'll fuck with you!" And she casts vicious mockery on him.
Okay, vicious mockery. That is wisdom saving throw.
It's a fail.
It is a fail. Ooh, that's nice. 2 damage, and it feels distracted by you. Is that your turn?
And then I go back around the corner here. I just go against the wall.
Righty. It's creature's turn.
Oh, I forgot to do something. Holy shit.
Creature looks at Krail as it struck the creature very, very hard. Tries to bite Krail.
That's a miss.
Very unsuccessfully. And that's actually the creature's turn. Krail.
Oh, cool. No additional attacks. Time to hit it with my longsword. I'm gonna say, Portard. Yeah.
Ooh. That's a hit.
23 to hit. 6 points of slashing damage.
Creature is still alive.
Yeah. Finish this. Goodness.
Goodness. You see Tardis, distracting it. The creature kind of almost like stepping on top of Tard and trying to attack Krail. What do you do? Mr. Blue.
I am muted. Yeah. Yeah, Nas would like to. How is it moving, or is it still planted in the door frame?
Before you like trying to figure out what the creature is doing, you see the creature's like almost in between, like stepping on Tard and trying to move as Cedric jumps in the action. Tard,
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Cedric?
Oh my god, someone's let the dogs out!
Cedric?
Cedric is gonna peek around the corner. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Excuse me! He's gonna squeeze past Krail. Jump over Tard's body. Bonus action disengage. Step behind Gnus. Slap Gnus on Pass.
That's the 4th time you've slapped Gnus this game.
I do what I want. I say to Gnus, 50-50, remember? And that'll be my turn.
Yeah. Are there any any parts of the creature body that look pretty rippable except for its tongue?
Grabbable, you said?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can try to grapple it. It's
Not by the
like
teeth.
its door and it's moving. There is size of it. There is in the middle.
I
of
guess
it is
encouraged by the success I had a couple of turns ago. I tried to grab it by its tongue again and try to pull it out again. For that's 16 for 8 damage.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And bonus action, try to just hold onto the tongue if it tries to bite. It would bite its own tongue.
Okay.
That's 11.
Finn is just gonna lean around the corner. She's gonna say, "You don't even look like a very sturdy door. You look like a wimpy door, like the kind that Gnus could easily just kick through with a flick of his freaking foot." And she casts Fish to Mockery on it again.
Alright.
Goes back around the corner.
I'm saving throw. Another
Never
fail.
fail.
Creature, even from this, taking enough damage as it seems it's falling apart. It's losing its will to attack, but it's still alive, and it still will kill. Looks at Lucy that so eagerly tried to control it, and tries. It's the last attempt. Tries to bite Gnus with 23.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Causing
Does
a
it
15
vicious
points of
mockery?
damage. Oh, actually 12.
Oh yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, then that does not hit actually.
Good
catch.
job, Finn.
Yeah, good job remembering stuff. Your sharp tongue distracted the creature enough for it to miss Gnussi. Gnussi just barely missed a vicious attack.
Oh god, guys, you gotta put this thing down. Stop trying. Oh, for God's sake, get out of the way! And Cedric will dash between Gnussi's legs and I'll land on top of Tard. Bonus action disengage, backs up into the hallway and out of sight from everybody. You see a streak of eldritch energy ripple out from the hallway towards the beastie.
Oh, that's initiative. Okay.
The beast is
Fuck.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
fuck me!
What the hell?
Fuck.
Nicely done.
Alright. Bum bum.
Very cool and epic, Cedric.
50-50.
50-50. The doors explode.
Wow.
The doors is not here anymore. Creature is dead. Cedric, you see as from the ground
Oh,
on your somebody's trying to grab you at your feet. Roll either acrobatics or athletics check.
Fuck!
Do we all get the Darwin Award?
You are not dead.
You are what you are, Grail. It's your turn. You see as ahead in this tunnel there is arms raising from the ground. You see a couple of them here, and even yeah, you see only a couple in here.
Fuck. Well, why have you done this? Awesome. I'm going to which tunnel way did I sit? Like the Cedric way?
You see these ones. If you step in, you will notice that's something more. Yeah, as you step in, you see some of those hands already grabbing at Cedric.
I'm gonna move forward and say, Cedric, get behind me! And try to pull him free.
Alright, ooh, okay. So
I'm on it!
use your athletics.
Yep.
Ooh, that
22.
That is strong. And strong enough.
Oh!
You pull him. Do you try like, yeah, put him on the other side of you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You managed.
Congratulations, you have been rescued.
You are the MVP.
Stand behind me. We can send these things back into the earth.
This way.
You see, just like under your feet, there is two ghoulish arms raising, and in here as well.
Right here. But
Yes.
for me.
Yes. Right at your feet, as you look, there is someone raising from the not too deep dirt.
Guys, you should really get out of here. Save yourselves. Not joking.
I'll never leave someone in need.
I'll be fine. Get out. I'm not gonna die here.
Goodness, what are you gonna do?
Would I need to use my action to do an insight check on Sardik, saying I'm not going to die here?
You can just, for thematic, whatever you will glimpsely
Yes.
manage to decipher, but yeah, you have more imminent. You have no idea what the hell he's talking about. There is zombie under your feet. What do you do?
Yeah. Dragging someone with me takes away half my movement, right?
And your action.
And my action, right? Okay then. Hold on, that's 10 feet.
When you try to move, the creature tries to grab at you,
No.
and you move away from it.
It can still try to grab at me when it's okay. Okay, yeah. Sure. Strength saving check or athletics? What?
You choose. Athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay. 16.
It
Yeah.
tried to grab you, but yeah, you just pulled it off, and the creature now putting his effort to stand up.
So yeah, I move here and try to take Tart with me, and that's all of my movement.
Right?
And I say to Finn, I need to do something about him.
Finn, can you? Since it's your turn.
Yeah. Finn says, move over. And she like reaches her hand like through Gnus's legs and places a hand on Tard and casts Cure Wounds on him.
Ooh, that's yeah,
nice.
that's strong. Nice. Tart,
Whoa.
you are healed by 11 points. You feel as the warmth goes through your body, and the despair and the nightmare that you were just in is over. Finn, is that your turn?
And I'm gonna go back into this hiding spot.
Alrighty.
Thank you,
let's-
Finn, so much.
You're welcome. It's good to have you back, buddy.
What these ghouls are doing.
At least they're sort of bottlenecked at this run. They can't just attack multiple at a time.
You see as this ghoul is trying to get to you, Grail, but the other one in the front is blocking his way, actually. But next one is moving to Mr. Cedric. You see as the creature with some kind of cloak, dark cloak, but it's almost like no more clothing left, It just raises from the ground and just like roar, and comes to. Seems it's been sleeping for a long time. Attacking you with 6, very clumsily, missing you completely. Probably going. His hit went straight over your head. The other one tries to attack Krell.
That's a miss.
15. Next one also dashes towards, but it's being blocked by the creature. Cedric, what do you do?
He's going to turn to Krail, grab hold of his hand. I know you're big and brave and strong. Please, 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 move back to the dining room now. Action disengage. 10, 15, 20. Jump up onto the table. 5. And Cedric turns back to the hallway and then glances at Fingernuss and Tad. You two grab Tad, get him out of the way. There's fucking creepy weirdos about to attack us. And that'll be my turn.
Frail.
Hi.
You see as zombies coming out of the ground and dashing towards you. What do you do?
Well, it's gonna disengage and pull back the corridors to have a more strategic position.
Okay.
Is Tad on the ground over here?
Yes. He's
Damn it! Damn, he's still in the way. I'm gonna flip. I guess I just hold the line here, then until I can step back next time.
And that is your turn, right?
Disengage and move. So yeah.
Canusi. As zombies is chasing you guys, you see you pulling away into the dining hall. What do you do?
Pull. He looks much better now, but I still pull him out of the way. For basically 15 feet. So for my whole movement.
Okay.
And I go here. Yeah. So I put him here. That's the furthest I can pull him.
Okay.
Yeah. And I yell to Krell. Krell, listen to Sardek. Get back here.
Dart.
So I'm trying. The way was blocked.
I will. Sarah will like. There's another guys, and will stand up.
15 feet.
Move right here. Oh, there's another. Oh fuck! He said south the ghoul, so he will use his emboldening bond on Cedric and Krail.
Cedric and
And yeah, I will step back here, trying to keep line of sight, but a little bit high hidden.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Nice. Finn.
It's like a 10 minutes less.
Can Finn see this dude? Yes, right?
No. Wait, do you
Okay.
see it? But maybe I'm having wrong token.
Oh, now I don't.
Okay, so yep. Yeah, you would see it. Yeah, I think you can move a little bit. Let me move like that. Yeah, if you stand like this, you see it.
Okay.
Wait, why it's blocking so weirdly for you? 1 second, I'll double check.
Okay, Finn can just stand back here
Is it
and
good
ready
now?
a cantrip.
So yeah, you
Ye-
don't see it, but I don't understand why. 1 second, let me check. Maybe no, maybe you do not see it. from that position.
Okay, Finn will take a step back.
You can prepare
And
your
she's
action
gonna-
if you want.
Yeah, she's gonna prepare the vicious mockery cantrip, and so she's just gonna say, "Your mom," and then just freeze like that, and then wait until she can see it to finish the sentence.
Alright.
Your mom!
Okay, now we having to see whose mom is it. Let's just do like this. Yes! Ghouls. Dashing past each other. This one comes straight in front of the Krail and tries to attack him with his claw. 16.
That misses.
That misses. Another one just going past him and tries to extend his hand and grab onto you and like pull you inside.
That misses.
Other one also tries to grab on you. From this one you have partial cover.
That misses because of cover.
All of them misses. And this one comes in here. Alrighty, Krail stood his ground successfully. Cedric.
Krell held the line, baby.
Cedric glances around, counting. Goodness, 1, Finn 2. Oh, Krail! And Cedric leaps off the table. 5, 10, 15. Steps between Krail's legs. Get the fuck back! And he slams his hands together. He puts up both of his pinkies. And a massive wave of fire, a 15-foot cone, blasts down the hallway over the ghouls. Bonus action disengage. And he steps back and just around the corner, and that is my turn.
That's a lot of failed checks, I assume.
Yeah.
Cedric also shouts up to Krail, "Get back!"
Jesus Christ. It's bugged 1 second. 52, 50 cone. Creature takes increases a fail save or half. Nice! Half would be 11. So immediate right next to the Krail, probably because Krail was a little bit covering it, and Cedric did not have good angle on this creature. They took the least damage. That is this. But all other creatures took quite big damage. You see even some parts of its flesh, rotten flesh, is being blasted. But they did not stop.
Sorry, DM, that should have been at second level. So with second level, it's an extra 1d6. Just let me roll that.
Alright. Markers. Slot. 5.
Oh!
Jesus, alright, so that means 16. That gives this one this amount of damage for these guys. It's... oh my god. Okay, they do not look good. All those trios in the back, not only flesh, but even limbs are blown out by the fire that you caused. Krail, you see quite inspiring view as 3 of the creatures are barely standing.
Okay. Krail is going to take the dodge action and move back over to here, taking the attacks of opportunity.
You take 1 bite. And this is 1 claw attack.
Misses.
17
Disadvantage.
17 misses, right?
Yep.
And our with a cover
Misses.
Okay.
I will hold the line. Slaughter them as they come through.
You see as Grill going back and we just nailing, and his armor just trying to get you. but they are stupid, and Krael seems to be experienced in this kind of fighting. Gnus, what do you do?
Can you hear me? Yes. Hear me, okay. Nash will go there, jump on the table, measure the distance, pick up something from the table, anything that looks reasonably heavy, and it has just enough range to try and make an accurate, improvised range attack.
Right.
And that's 13. 13,
yeah. 13 does hit anyway.
4 damage.
Making 4 damage. The creature? Yeah, the creature just... another skull just went into his head, shattered, and he just like shake it off and just looks at you more angry and pissed.
Then 10 feet of movement. 20 feet of movement to check if anything is coming from down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, you don't, as you see what you see, you don't see
Yeah.
much.
Alright.
Alrighty. Tart.
I know the little guy is doing works, so I will cast guidance.
Okay.
That's simple.
On the little guy, yeah? Alright.
Yeah.
Finn.
Can Finn see this dude? Yes.
You see it. Now your vision is correct.
Yeah. She's gonna say to him, "Your mother is so slimy. She makes. Wait, fuck. I messed it up.
Your mother's so slimy, she fucks.
Like, fuck it, your mom's slimy, and use it as mockery at him.
How much is the C? He agrees.
His
Mom is slimy. And he doesn't seem to be affected about it. He wants to show you slimy. That is your turn, right?
Yes.
This mockery springs him into the action as he runs towards Krail and tries to... No, you know what he's gonna try? He's gonna try to grapple him.
I have a D4 to this from Emboldening Bond.
Yeah.
Nice.
So to do, it's got to roll a 2 or higher. Yeah, there we go. Fine.
Nice!
By being embonded with good friend Tart, you manage to avoid a quite powerful attempt of the creature, as another creature tries to
Miss.
claw at you and fails.
Right.
Ours does not manage to reach you. Cedric.
Oh god, excuse me! And Cedric will jump past Finn back up onto his favourite position, which is the table. He once again points out his hands, and again a negative spectrum of light ripples around his fingertips, and a crackling beam of eldritch energy, plus a d4.
Do not miss.
Turns it into a 15, and I'm going to crack that guy in the face.
D4 for what, remind me?
Tard has that
Emboldening
bond.
Is it not only with one person?
No, it's for
Range.
2, up to proficiency bonus. So I did 2 persons.
Oh, okay, nice. Then it's a hit and it's 10 damage. Which one you was attacking? This one, right?
The one right in front of Crow.
Yeah. The creature looks almost dead.
And then jump down over the table, crouch in, and bonus action, hide, like the hero Cedric is.
Nice.
He disappears from reality.
Yeah, even friends around you didn't even notice where Cedric disappeared, as he just shot, almost ripped the part of his creature's face as he tried to bite at Krail. The creature, does not even look too dangerous. It's barely standing. One leg is just a bone.
I will slash at the one that's been hit by a prism of energy with my longsword. With the help of emboldening bond.
Jesus, it hits.
Yeah!
It
11 points of slashing.
slices the rest of the creature's body in half, and now just slush sound as it all falls apart in front of your feet. The creature's
This went from holy fuck to actually.
actually quite manageable.
Krail was never perturbed by this. We had a corridor. I have a thing that makes him scared if I need to, and we got a cleric, all as well.
Indeed. Krell, it's your turn. Goodness.
Okay. Nas is running back at the table. That's 5, 10, 10, 15, 20. Is there anything left to pick from the table?
I assume you found something while running towards the table. There is still some things, throwable things over here.
Nas did not actually find anything on the way, and he will just unstrap one of the nice plate boots he took
Okay.
from the armor stand,
Yeah.
throw it in his hand to one arm, and try his best to hit the ghoul right in front of Krail from the elevated position, and he will perform an improvised weapon attack once more. Oh, that's a 7.
It misses Grail, and the part of the wall a little bit hinders your vision. Probably that's why
No, my
it flew
boot!
over his head. Tark, do you see unsuccessful shoe throw from Gnussi? What do you do?
Oh shit. Line. The nose is having trouble. I really don't want to spend too much on this. How many guys there is? Only a shit ton? Okay. Never mind.
3 remaining.
Yeah, no, I will cast Bless.
Ooh, nice. Okay. You cast
On-
Bless on.
Cedric, Krail, and Ganussi.
Thank you.
Okay, is that your turn?
Let's see.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Finn?
We're gonna stack the odds.
He's just gonna prepare another vicious mockery action for when the next one comes around the corner.
You do see enough to cast at least that a little bit further away.
Okay. Then she casts vicious mockery on this guy.
Right. Now wisdom saving throw, and it seems being insulted by whatever you said.
I didn't even say anything. I just looked at it. I just gave it the stank eye.
Stink eye. All right.
Not the stink eye, the stank eye.
Stank eye. Creature moves closer to Krail and tries to bite him. 12. It's a miss.
That's a
Another
miss.
And the one from behind goes passes the one standing and tries to claw it.
Do you have any cover from this one because of the weird angle?
This one is enough for you to get at you with no cover.
Damn. Okay, that was a hit.
And also Constitution saving throw, as you see, a little bit surprised as this one you didn't see a moment ago, jumped, pushed the other one away and squeezed in and grabbed you by the throat, ripping some skin and flesh. Trying to eat it now.
At least it's only 5. Does the emboldening the bond thing work on saves as well?
Yeah, and the Bless also works on saves, so you have 2d4 save.
Ooh,
Yeah,
over.
I succeed.
Not that you need it anyway.
Alright, you have 5 damage. Cedric.
Cedric pokes up, sees Krail's been attacked, mutters, absolutely not, jumps back onto his favourite position, which is the table. Again, throws out his hand. A spectrum of negative light erupts from his fingertips, and I'm going to add 2d4, which is the bless and the bond, to that to bring it to a mighty 8.
24, since you jumped out of nowhere and surprised
Oh,
the
shit.
creatures, dealing 5 damage. To which one you attacked?
The one directly in front of Crow.
In front of Grill. Creature falls apart.
Cedric blows the tip of his finger, jumps back down the table. Bonus action, hide.
Alright.
He feels really fucking stealthy.
As he jumps on the table, he hits with his head on part of it, and while hiding yells, "Ow!" And everybody knows.
No one heard that.
Notices.
No one heard it.
As he
Nobody
does that.
heard anything.
Krail, the creature just been blasted barely. It just tried to, like, as it folded, tried to still claw at you, but it just folded apart as the one before him.
Cool. Do I need to move one bit further to avoid cover against the school?
No.
No. Really? There's a lot of wall in the way. Oh, I guess
It's
I
just
will
a
hit
little
it.
bit how it stands, because you have a little bit more space, like on here, so it's just how the square is. But that is 14. That is a hit, and that is a kill.
11 points of slashing.
Another kill,
Only one of these things left.
and that
Let's
one
put them
looks
back where they
bad.
belong.
You don't move.
I don't have to move, really.
Righty.
I can just stand here. It's going to come to me eventually.
Goodness.
I'm just not going to... If I go forward, I block them from potentially attacking it later.
5 feet of movement.
You see Chris
And
being
then-
cheerful as creatures are falling down.
Yes. That's good. Natus smiles as he's looking at 2 even more lifeless corpses lying at the foot of Grail. And encouraged by his companion's success, he would like to try and perform a improvised weapon attack with the second boot he had strapped to his
Alright.
belt. Oh, that's... yeah.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, and for 7 damage with Bless. I
That's
guess.
enough of a hit to the boot just flies off, and you see it just slices straight into the creature's face, ripping like his jaw apart, and now you see just a part of the boot just sticking out, and the creature just drops to the floor. Another dead creature.
And Gnash does blows out his fingers and looks back at back at the Cedric, and then jumps off the table. So
For a second, it seems you stand around, it seems calmness. No more enemies, no more zombies are barging into the room. It's only the chanting and the sounds of the cavern remains.
Well, that was easy.
Yes.
Finn says to the others, "Now,
Let's...
stick the fuck together from now on."
Sorry, what's this like? Yeah, easy.
She goes up and just rubs Tard's back while just scowling at him.
Let us also put those poor children to rest. I found their graves.
great plan, so Kyle. Says Gnash as he's collecting the shoes that he threw at the ghost.
I will cast guidance on Ganusi so he can find as much improvised weapons.
Okay.
Then Gnash wants to check if the ghost had anything of value from their past lives, perhaps like a piece of jewelry
Or I don't know.
And do perception checks.
Yeah.
Cedric stands on top of the table as Gunus is rifling through the dead
Four.
corpse, and a great big grimace comes across his face, and then he says out loud to everyone, making sure everyone hears him, "That isn't what heroes do. We don't steal from the dead."
Quite right, Cedric. Wisely said.
Hero say?
Finn walks over and starts rummaging through their possessions at that speech from said.
Oh, where she goes? Move your token.
You think we're heroes?
Yeah, Finn's like, perfect. So I can definitely forge these guys.
You can also roll perception, but pretty fast. Actually, don't roll it because pretty fast you notice that he was wearing probably just the cloaks and most likely not even much underneath.
Cedric leans down to Crail. "Thought we were the good guys."
We are. I have no excuses, though, for robbing the dead.
Turns to the others and says,
So-
"There's no good left, especially in a place like this." She just continues going through their corpses.
Then let us
I'm
be
good.
the good in the place like this.
Hey, I mean, anything that helps us stay alive, I guess. We can do more good then.
But yeah, you guys didn't find anything amongst these creatures.
Even amongst the mimic. Huh?
There is any other
Yeah, okay.
piece of whatever weapon or whatever. Can I make a shield with the mimic?
You have a shield. God damn it.
Using the mimic.
But he wants to make another, but no, does not look as you can make a shield from the mimic.
I cannot move my
Ced-
token. Just for the sake of God. Yeah.
Finn wants to
Cedric
take one of the.
jumps.
There you
Go
go.
ahead.
You go.
Cedric
you-
jumps down from the table, looks down the hallway at the guard that has clearly been stood there the entire time.
Hey
And
guys, is
he's
everything
not
alright
quite
there?
sure what to make with him.
Guys, I hear
Where the fuck have
sounds.
you been?
I heard
Where's-
sounds. I was taking care of the watching your backs.
Anyone is hurt, guys?
I would like to cast insight on the guard.
Alright.
Plus a
He
D4.
looks scared and not a guy who likes put out his life at risk for anyone else, just himself.
Cedric will cross his arms and just continue to give this guard the stink eye whilst everybody else is doing their stuff.
He's obviously even sees that he's probably no one is buying what he's telling. Says, "Yeah, I'm looking over the stairs. This guy quite spooky over here. And this bright skull. It's odd. I'm coming with you guys."
Besides,
Finn,
besides
Finn-
Grace, anyone needs healing? Some healing?
Anyone healing? If you again put your HPs into the green things, should show the circles. But yeah.
What were you saying, Finn?
Finn puts her hand into one of the wounds on one of the ghouls, grabs some blood and just smears it on her face, and then follows the others.
Holy shit.
The stench is overwhelming.
I would indeed appreciate healing, Todd.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make the most of it. Anyone else need more?
I feel fantastic. I am gonna stay alive, like I said.
Pelagia
Okay,
says, "No, thank you."
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on Craig.
Fucking
Thank-
Pelagius.
Thank you.
9. That's a nice healing rolls today.
You have my thanks, Todd. Your miracles are a great aid to us. Now, shall we
Yeah. Especially while I
fetch
was
the body?
sleeping.
Shall we fetch the frozen fawn from upstairs to lay them to rest?
And Finn runs over and stands in front of him and says, "Are you sure we should put them to rest in this fucking foul place? Why don't we take the bodies with us and bury them in a field with flowers and wildlife?"
You hear inside of your head, Krail, a whispering sound. I'm not gonna leave this house. This is my home. You're not gonna leave.
Fawn refuses to leave this house. As corrupt as it is his home, and he wishes to remain here.
Came back as a ghost. Fine, let's go.
Pelag is hearing this conversation and says, "Oh, don't mind, I will bring the bodies. Just give me a moment."
No! You were gonna stay here and keep an eye out if anything else is around here. We're gonna go upstairs, you're gonna stay here, and that is how things are gonna proceed. Unless you're a coward. I tried to intimidate him. We have a D4.
He looks at you and says, "You need to be this high to scare me. We need to work as a team."
Crouch down here and say that. And so he puts on his dukes.
He just walks away and says, I will look over the stairs while you guys do your bidding." And he stands in here and just puts his arms, crosses his arms, and just leans on the wall and but again, very kind of looking around, but obviously not taking your orders. That's what he tries to show you. What you guys do?
I don't think that guy's a good guy.
It's peculiar. Krail would like to lead the party to go upstairs, get the bodies and bring them back to the graves down here, the crypt.
Everybody agrees, everybody follows, sticks together.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think we can fast forward this, or you guys want to roleplay picking up the bones?
Can we
I'm
check
fine.
these small doors?
Those are
Those
the
are the-
tombs.
Huh?
Yeah.
Those are the tombs of the children.
Oh,
Yeah.
not looking into that.
It's actually supposed to be not openable. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, after going upstairs, everything seems to remain the same. You pick up the skeleton remains of Rose and Thorn and wrapped it in the sheets that you found in the dusty room with all the furniture, and you brought these little skeleton remains of children down back in here. Pelagus greeted you with a smile. It seems you met him at the stairs. He was, one or a couple stairs on top of it and just looking up and down. As you pass
While
them.
we're upstairs, we don't have to move there. Cedric's gonna say, "What about the third body? In the room with all the sheets, the one in the box. Does that one not need putting to rest either?"
Yes, Walter, we should bring him down too.
That
also
was not
disturbing.
Walter. That was definitely not Walter. The bones and the body, the rest, all matched more like a 30-ish old female. So it doesn't
Well,
match
maybe
anything that we
Rose and
know. Maybe
Fawn. Maybe Rose and Fawn died before Walter, and Walter grew up alone, a single child, haunted by the devastating memories of his dead brother and sister, and he finally was murdered when he was 30.
Did he become a woman? If he did, that's
Anything's
cool, but-
possible in this life.
try forever, bitch. No, I don't know what's going on, but the description, the school, the whole stuff doesn't match the mother of the child. Doesn't
Okay,
match
fuck it.
any of these
Let's
Get these
pictures,
kids
so
downstairs.
I don't know what's going on.
So
Perhaps
you
I
she
don't
bring
was
know
the
who
nanny.
that body is.
Let's bring it anyways.
So you brought
Nobody deserves to die in this place. Be
Maybe-
left here to
Maybe it's
rot.
from the right we killed earlier?
Yes. I think
Maybe
it
it's of holy fucking shit. Okay, never mind.
What is it?
I don't know,
Come
but
on, tall guy,
Just
say what
this.
you gotta say.
those weird time shenanigans around the body. Were there any trinkets that could indicate that the body was Ophira's?
Why will
you
Ophira
did
be
not
this?
found it any trinkets.
Maybe it was the body of the ghost that attacked us upstairs.
Yes,
there was
the
a
nanny.
lady-
Nanny!
The
The
one that
nanny.
got smooshed but Cray.
Yeah, she could be the nanny.
It could be the nanny.
It could be the nanny. Everybody said in unison and brought another set of bones downstairs. And now you're finally at the crypts. What do?
I'd like to take Fawn's body in hand and go to the part of the crypt with his name on it.
And I'll take Rose.
Okay. You also find... It seems that it's pretty heavy. Those stones are not closed, but after trying some time, it's like you manage, like together, body just push open one and then another one, and when it gets opened, you see some kind of sarcophagus. Not sarcophagus, sorry, it's coffin.
I'd like to
Cedric
try.
is gonna hide and keep on watch in case anything fucking weird happens.
You see, yeah, the coffin. The lid should be like closed, but it's slightly ajar. Do you guys put the bones inside it?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you describe a little bit how you do it?
I slowly and gently lower Fawn into the coffin, and then close the lid and say, "May you rest peacefully and never be disturbed. I hope the afterlife is kinder to you than whatever life you led before. Tom, bless your soul."
Tar would like to grab a rock or anything and grab the silverware he got and start rubbing against the rock to get some older silver. Spread it across the body and cast ceremony on them, the funeral rite.
Ooh,
Oh.
that is pretty cool. Very
Nice.
interesting. Yes, and Finn, how do you do it?
Finn also slowly opens the lid of the coffin and she just gently places the bones in and she looks at them and she just kind of whispers to Rose, like, "You could have easily been me. And the fact that you died protecting your brother, the one that you love, you would have grown up to do amazing things. And I'm gonna fuck up whoever did this to you. And your death won't be in vain." And she closes the coffin and walks out.
As you guys placed those bodies inside the coffins, you, Krail and Finn, start feeling calmness as this presence of the spirits with some kind of warmth inside you slowly faded without really responding in any way. All of you felt that you did a good job. It's almost like a moment of clarity that why you doing what's happening, and that actually working together we managed to do something great. After the ceremony, you come out, everybody is really inspired. Maybe it's not everything gloom and some wrongs can be fixed. Maybe not fully, but heroes can do something. And everybody has an inspiration
Nice.
that will remain until it's used. What would be our group's next step?
A group hug.
Okay. Sure, that's permissible.
See what's written on the doors on the other side, on the tombs on the other side?
On the tubes on the other side, as you approach, you see
Cedric grabs hold of Gunus's hand and goes, "No! Back here!" And he pulls Gunus into the group hug. And Cedric finally joins the group hug.
Woo!
Woo!
even Cedric finally feels like part of something, even though in the beginning of the journey he did not felt like it. You see as Plagius approaching with his wife.
Piss off! You're not part of this!
His stance lingers for a little bit and steps back.
No.
I think this is a perfect spot to, with all this inspiration, to finish our session. Whew, that...
Excellent.
Yeah,
You
that
were right
was-
about You were right about the 50% chance. I was dead, then I was not, so 50% chance.
You never know, I'm your lucky charm.
The